Hey there everyone! Starlost Seas now has its own official Discord. You can join by going to the link in the description below. We've got plenty of channels to choose from, so come talk about D&D, come talk about your favorite video games, or join a VC watch party for when new episodes release. It's a server made entirely for all of you in our wonderful community. Thank you so much for the support you guys have shown Starlost so far, and without further ado, enjoy the rest of the episode.
Imagine being happy.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh. Huh?
No, I'm kidding.
Hey!
Pulse!
No, Pulse is still a dick.
Pulse
but...
isn't kidding. Pulse
Whatever.
isn't
Fuck
kidding.
Are you
Damn.
kidding? No, we're not. I'm getting tired of waving.
Welcome to Starlost Seas!
God.
I'm your DM, Cryolane. This is the party. I don't know at what point in my intro speech triggers the stop waving moment, but apparently it was that right there when Ray stopped waving. Chalk that up for later. Welcome back to Starlost Seas. When last we saw the party, they had a lovely shopping day where they found the marketplace of Sanctuary, got some new weapons, sold some old weapons, Twink bought some spell scrolls. Mara, for a solid 45 minutes, processed everything he could through the entire party and through the eventual minor blackmailing of a guard. You guys managed to purchase the Big Mamba, a giant herbalism kit that he has filled with all manner and of herbs. And yes, it does double as a poisoner's kit. Yes, the Big Mamba is versatile.
You made me a mad scientist.
No, I think I just gave a mad scientist tools that I should not have. The party then proceeded to the council chamber in the Eld Tree, where they encountered Doc, who had basically been waiting there the entire session, and Lorelei and Maya, and they were all given a brief rundown about what's happening with the cannon from Petrin and Starlost Twink being around but not really doing any fighting or interaction with anyone. Seems like he's just monitoring his big gun. You also all discussed the various possibilities of what the Starlost could want with the ley line in Sanctuary's giant spruce tree. And then the council informed you that they want you and Arlashna to go into Seauhleich, the old ruins of the previous Westwood capital, and find an artifact to commune with an archfey. Dolus then asked Arlashna if she was an archfey because she seemed to fit the bill, and she tried to dodge the question for about a minute and a half, and Dolus just continued to repeat the question. And so, naturally as a fey, she eventually was forced to just tell the truth, which she was not happy about, and Dolus and Doc quickly found out to not talk about it. And then you sailed across the lake to the beach on the to the beach near the ruins, where Lotus made a lovely sandcastle, and that is where we ended our session. And that is where we're going to pick up. So you're all climbing out of the boats, and Lotus is ta-da-ing her sandcastle.
Oh, it's quite beautiful.
Yeah, I learned a lot from last time.
We were rowing for a couple minutes.
You know what this needs?
What?
A river.
Oh,
And a drawbridge.
I don't know how to make that.
So you just gotta dig a hole around it
Mara,
first. And then a little
Mara, a giant gun is
straight
coming
line.
toward us very quickly. The sandcastle can wait.
then you put these little chains on the
Alright,
sides,
gets out of the
sort of.
Mara's giving a full rundown of how to properly build a moat and drawbridge.
And then the alligators go here.
Oh,
So if anyone steps in, they die.
okay. Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Castle guards. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Gotta protect the castle.
Arlashna, where are we going?
If my memory serves me correctly, then we just have to go back 2 blocks, although I don't know what 2 blocks is in tree size. And then we go up into sort of, it's like, it was, I mean, when I lived there, it was called like a temple, but I don't like to call it a temple because that seems ostentatious. And then down into the depths where I sort of live.
Why do you seem so nervous to be here?
I mean, it's like going back to a part of your life that you sort of put behind you, you know?
I know the feeling.
Also, they've been saying there's a lot of strange goings on over here, and with the plains breaking and an orb linked to the Feywild here, I have no idea what we're going to come across. So, there's that.
Cool. Yeah, the last
That's
time
probably nothing.
Twink, the last time there were strange goings on, me and my sister became one person.
That's a you problem. I think we're fine.
Ah, I see.
Lethal.
Little tense here. Arlashna sets off into the tree line up the beach.
Bye bye, sandcastle.
Twink,
Aye.
do you happen to have my mask?
Oh, yeah, probably. I reach in my bag of holding and I pull the mask out.
Can I have it? It could serve as some extra protection while
Yep,
in the.
It sure does.
Thank you. I'm gonna put my mask on. Have you found anything out about it?
Oh, a whole lot.
Oh, you have.
Yes.
Like what?
It serves as extra protection.
I mean, we already kind of knew that.
Okay, I'll ask.
I don't really know what you're looking for. It's what it does.
Well, okay. Could you tell me more specifically what it is that you found out?
I mean, yes.
Will you?
No.
Why?
Well, I've got to learn to replicate it first.
How is me knowing what it does impeding you replicating it?
Because I could be wrong. And if I tell you something it doesn't do, and you think it does that, it could get you killed.
Okay. Well.
Twink, are you an archfey?
Yes.
Okay.
Arlashna's like,
more later.
the benefits of sleeping with one for several nights.
Okay.
That's how that works?
That's new to me too.
Wait, but we slept together, so does that make me an archfey in the making?
No, but you're yeah, well, I've sort of. You're on your way.
Dallas, we can be an archfey!
Is everyone gonna be an archfey but me?
Yeah, suckers,
Yes.
haha.
And your sister.
Yeah, you don't really get to sleep, do you? You just sort of become another you.
Yeah.
How does that feel, by the way? I've never inquired into that.
You know, when it first started, it constantly felt like no matter what, I was always in a state of a lucid dream. Even when Hickory was in charge, it kind of felt like I was, till I realized I couldn't move anything and I was just kind of a spectator.
Well, that sounds torturous.
It's a mental hell.
Oof, unfortunate. This used to be a lovely theater. Like, points to this like half caved in mass of wood and stone that has a tree growing out of it.
Did you like to go to the theater?
I did. There were many plays about my exploits.
Like what?
Oh, well, there was the time I slayed a dragon. There was a time I helped found Sanctuary, as it was originally Seauhleich. Let's see, there was the time I stormed the capital of the Empire and almost deposed the Emperor. I really liked the one about the time someone tried to overthrow me, and I had just... She, looks down at Lotus, suddenly unsure if she wants to say the next part out loud. I stopped that from happening.
Interesting.
They were all they were quite fun, especially for someone with such an ego as I had at the time. Going to a performance all about you was really a confidence booster.
Did they portray you well?
Never got my jaw right, but just really awkwardly proceeds through the underbrush. Just keeping good 5-10 extra paces ahead of you than you guys are keeping between each other.
Oh, Twink, I have a question. So, you know when we were fighting those robots, and, you did this thingy, and then, the top, shot off?
Yes?
Can you teach me how to do it?
No.
Why not?
It's not something that you do per se. I just pried it open.
Taking a thingy and then, boop?
That's pride.
Okay.
However, the top doesn't necessarily shoot off of it. That just kind of happened.
Oh. I just figured, because, we're probably going to be fighting a lot of that after this. So then, if I can get to, the person within, and then, bonk the person within a lot, then, the robot just becomes,
No, I think you should
Not
avoid fighting any of those robots.
But what if we have to?
Avoid it.
I don't say this a lot, but I agree with Twink.
Yes, no, I noticed it as well earlier when you were fighting the robot. You do this a lot, Lotus, where you just sort of stand and take hits, and you got ripped apart by a chainsaw.
Well, I mean, that wasn't on purpose.
Well, I know it's not on purpose, but, avoid the chainsaw.
I tried.
If you
But
have
then
to
it-
attack it, go in and attack it. If you have to attack it, go in, attack it, and then retreat. Don't stay in the range of the chainsaw or the flamethrower.
I mean, I don't recommend going in and attacking it, period.
Well, I also don't recommend attacking it, period, but I know she will. So,
I mean, if worse comes to worse, I got this. Pull out my staff of healing.
okay, but
Or
that's
that.
very nice.
What is that?
It's a stick.
It's a very nice stick.
This is a staff of healing. Do a lot of healing with it. Really good healing with it. I heal pretty well, but this will help.
Okay. Well, it's very nice of you, Mara. However, we're currently trying to prevent the damage from happening.
That's what
in
healing
the
does.
first place. No, that's not what healing does.
Yeah, that's not prevention, Mara. That's after the fact.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay, no.
Also,
All right.
put yourself out of put yourself out the next time you're on fire, kid.
No, you.
I did.
Okay, no. If you are having that argument, I will tell you, put yourself out next time you get caught on fire.
But when I put myself out from the fire, I just caught on fire again.
Well, yes, because that goes back to the point that I made, where you stand in the range of the attack when
Your
you
brother-
have clearly the speed to leave.
The
But
smart
I'd
man.
rather-
He's a smart man. Listen to him.
Well, of course my brother is smart, but I'm trying to say, I would rather get hit than letting you guys get hit.
Yes, okay, Lotus, but I think everyone would rather you not get hit.
I really appreciate this intervention, but we have arrived. Like Arlashna turns around.
Oh,
There's this really large. You could tell that at one point it was like a big domed temple structure that has now just sort of fallen into rot and decay. There are what you make out as what must have been stone pillars at one point that have sort of fallen and toppled over. There are a lot of trees growing out. The center of it is one of the huge trees.
Arlashna,
Yes.
they told us that this city fell to ruin, but what exactly happened here?
You know, I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay.
What if
Nothing,
it's important?
nothing that will be important to this.
How can you be sure?
Because it's a fight that ended a long, long time ago.
And you don't think there's any remnants of that fight?
I know for positive there are not.
She can't lie.
All right.
However, she like gestures to the big pillar that has fallen over in front of like the entrance. She's like, I am strong, but I will not be able to lift this on my own.
Don't look at me.
I mean, you can't make like some machine that just, you know?
Yo, I left that in Sanctuary. I had one.
I mean,
This is the wrong character sheet.
What?
What, you cut out?
You cut out?
I went, this is the wrong character sheet. I was looking at the wrong one. I was like, those aren't my spells.
So, like, Cryo, can you describe how covered this entrance is by
The,
this pillar?
the entrance is completely covered by this pillar, save for like a gap at the top, which could fit. I mean, on their belly, it could fit someone small. So Twink and Lotus could probably fit through. The rest of you aren't going to be able to manage.
Okay, so
And
we
it's a large stone, like, it's basically a boulder that has stretched across this.
Okay, so we have a couple of options. Arlashna, how thick are these walls?
Well, they were made to house a god of war during wartime, so at their thinnest, about 1.5 feet. At their
Okay.
thickest, about 8 feet.
Oh.
So what is the top of this? You said it used to be a dome.
There used to be a dome at the top of this building, but it has seemingly collapsed up there.
I mean, we could try going in from above.
Quite a good idea.
I can go scope it out, see if there's more boulders blocking the way.
Yes, that sounds like a perfect idea.
Alright, I'm gonna go up.
I'll go with him.
Okay, you both take off and fly past all of the branches and trees, and you go to the top of this dome, and it does seem like the building's caved in a number of places, and you could probably get in through either like the top of the dome, or there's another like breach off in a corner that you could fly in through.
Well, sorry, can you say that one more time? My space.
The dome itself has collapsed in a part in the
Okay.
center that you could probably fly into, or there's a corner of the building that you could fly into.
Okay, I'll fly towards the opening in the dome and look inside.
You fly in, you go to take a look inside, and the light difference from out here in the daytime to in there makes it so your eyes can't adjust to whatever's inside. It just looks dark.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll go back and relay that information to everyone.
That information is relayed to everyone.
When you come back, I'm like putting my hand on the stone. I'm like, I could probably shatter this.
I mean, you could also shrink it.
No, I can't do that.
Okay.
At least not today.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was also thinking about like a pulley system, maybe. If there's anything to tie it around to, I don't know.
So there's an
Probably waste
opening
a couple.
at the top. There's an opening. Dolus just interrupts. There's one at the top of where the dome used to be, and there's another corner of the building.
A way in's a way in.
It's very dark, though.
Oh, I used to have a ring for such things, but I don't know where that went.
Oh, one of the twins has it.
What?
Aren't you
Frankie,
the twins?
Felix?
Oh, those twins.
Would have been great to have known.
Ooh.
Well, you see, when he got it, the place we were imprisoned, exploded. So, didn't really think about it.
If only it's been not an entire day since then.
Well, yeah, but then I almost died, or we almost died.
Okay.
And if only it wasn't almost an entire day since then.
So we can go through the top in the darkness, or I suppose opening this entryway would bring in some light, but
Probably not that much. Really wouldn't matter.
I mean, Doc summons the hour. The thing glows.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll do us great for a solid 5 feet.
I have, Lois searches through her bag and, like, pulls out a torch.
Oh,
Oh.
when did you get that?
That was a while ago. It's just been in my bag.
Okay. Well, that's useful. Through the top we go?
I mean, if we don't want to shatter the front, my only concern is what if we need escape?
Mm,
Are you gonna single fly us through?
we should probably open the entryway.
I think perhaps some of us go inside and some of us stay outside, and we try to figure out a way to open it.
Mhm.
Arlashna is like thinking, she goes, this did used to be for war, and explosives aren't that uncommon.
We make go
Hmm.
blue?
There could be powder inside still.
There's no way that's still good. It's more likely to blow us up than that rock.
That's fair.
Unless you got some magical powder that I don't know about.
I certainly wouldn't tell you if I did.
That's a problem, seeing as that we fucking need it.
I don't have any magical powder. Have fun today.
Ah,
I'll
we
leave
could
it-
try.
Well, I say I'll leave it to the group, but I'm telling you, more likely to blow up in our faces than the rock.
Dolus, I'll go in with you.
All right. So,
Alright.
well, before we split up, what exactly is the plan? Because we won't be able to communicate very effectively afterwards.
See if we can track down some gunpowder. If we can't, figure out some way to push between. That gap will probably let us still talk to each other.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to communicate fine, but I wouldn't go looking for gunpowder first.
See if
Well,
we find any on the way in.
why don't you, Twink? You mentioned shattering the.
Why don't I just fucking climb through?
All right. Yes. Well, I can. Okay.
Go Go ahead.
Are you is someone helping you over the pillar, Twink?
I'm gonna
I
pick him up.
fucking
under
hope
his
so.
arm- I'm gonna pick him up under his
That's not
armpits.
gonna help. That's not gonna help. This is not helping. It's only like 2 feet higher.
I'll grab him and fly him up.
Yeah, it's like an 8-foot tall pillar, so you just fly him up to the top and drop him off.
Yeah, I'll climb through.
Okay. You have dark vision, so
Mhm.
as you enter, your eyes immediately transition to that monochromed, grayed out sort of night vision that you have of everything. You're in like an entry hallway that sort of seems like when you go to an auditorium and you have those big entrance hallways that lead out to the seating areas, like stadiums, that sort of thing. You're in one of those big rectangular hallways that moves out to a clearly bigger open space. And there are some doors on either side of it, just one on each side. Yes, Ray.
I think Lotus would want to try and climb through halfway and poke her face in. Yep, can't see anything.
The tiniest bit of light that was still left stops as Lotus climbs halfway through the hole.
Are you coming too?
Yeah, I don't think anybody should be alone. I'm just gonna army crawl over.
Dolus, you watch your sister like poke through and then just
Oh, there she goes.
I feel like I should have also gone over there. I have dark vision.
You want to try and shove your thick ass through there?
No, I'm too fat.
That's not what I meant. I meant you're 6 feet tall.
Oh, that's true, actually.
Lotus, it's
Y'all can
pitch
fly me
black.
over.
You can't see anything other than this one beam of light coming in through the entrance.
Lotus is gonna fumble through her bag a little bit, feel where she keeps the tinderbox, and then lights the torch.
Twink, you're like adjusting to the dark vision and looking over like these murals that are carved into the walls, and then all of a sudden just like the torch lights up.
I did it.
Be careful. Don't let that burn you.
Okay.
Nice miming.
I'm gonna investigate the stone from the inside.
The stone from the inside, definitely you could see more cracks and breaks in it than there were before. It seems like if you were able to get like some kind of pry bar in there solidly and give it a heavy hit, you might be able to crack it into smaller movable chunks or just open the front up enough for others to crawl through.
Yeah, I think we can work with this, Lotus.
Yeah?
Okay, where's my fucking crowbar? Pull out my bag of holding.
Ayo. The
Here we
crowbar.
go.
You
But
pull out the
Lotus
crowbar.
All right, Lotus, I need you to hold this right there.
Put the torch somewhere.
You like wedged the torch between some rocks.
I look around. Is there a place to hold a torch, like on the walls? There's got to be a place that holds
There
torches.
aren't sconces to hold the torches,
What?
no.
Okay. All right. Close your eyes.
She closes her eyes.
I just grab my hammer and hit it as hard as I can on the end of the crowbar.
Oh my god, make a strength check.
Oh god. Oh god. That's
With advantage because of the leverage of the crowbar.
Woo!
That's
It
right.
didn't matter. They were both 8s.
Go and give it a solid bing, and it just Lotus. You feel a crowbar get hit, and you just feel like the vibration shoot up your arms and your shoulders.
Oh, that didn't work.
Do you want me to try?
No.
Okay.
That means I have to hold the bar.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you not trust me?
No.
Okay, that's fair.
What can I do? What can I do?
Do y'all need help?
Nope. Close your eyes.
Okay.
man.
Okay.
Yeah. Swing again.
All right, another roll.
18.
18. You're like, come on. I can't fuck it up a third time. Boom! Lotus again. You just like, but the guys on the outside, you watch as this pillar just and like a bunch of cracks arch out through it, and a few pieces kind of chunk off.
Oh,
Ooh.
That works.
whatever you're doing, it's working.
How's it look out there?
Cracked.
Okay, good. All right, Lotus, we're going back out.
Okay.
We just
I'm gonna need you to fly me up there.
Okay. I will do so.
You're gonna have to like stuff him through ahead of you if you want to go through reasonably. So yeah, you all watch as Twink kind of just gets like unceremoniously like out.
Army crawl through. I'll leave the torch there.
Okay.
All right.
All
Now
right.
what?
Well, it should be cracked enough now through the entirety of the stone that I can. Who wants to hold this? I made Lotus hold it in there. Somebody else needs to do it now.
Let me hit it.
I got it.
Huh?
Let me hit it.
No.
Dude. And Dog just like Dog just kind of flexes.
Yeah. What if you fucking miss? This is what I do for a living.
He's got a point.
All right. Close your eyes, Mara.
All right.
Another strength check with advantage.
18 again.
Hey.
That's good. Yeah. Twink's hit lands home, and that crack just and the pillar cuts clean through in two directions in like an upside down Y, and then one chunk of it kind of starts rolling towards you all.
Okay, strong man, your turn. Grab the chunk.
Doc sidesteps it.
You sidestep it. Oh god.
It's gonna
Okay.
let it fall, man.
Okay.
I'm in front of it.
Who is the? Yeah. I'm like.
I'm
gonna-
literally in front of it.
Give me 1 sec. Let's see who's standing on that side. Yep. Lotus Twink makes dex saves as this boulder just boom.
How much damage do I take, Cryo?
Cryo.
What's your? Yeah.
As Doc sidesteps out of the way and I see this happening, can I try to use my reaction to pull Twink out of the way?
You make a dex save as well.
Let me tell you, I rolled a natural 1. Does that change it?
No.
Okay.
We're gonna do a fun.
Okay,
thing.
that's not bad.
Okay.
Dex save. I have good dex. That's 18 plus 3. 21.
Oh wow.
Ooh, 21.
Ray, what did you roll?
21.
Yeah, I didn't even need to
twins.
ask.
Yeah.
So yeah, Doc sidesteps it, and Twig, just as it's about to like grab you, Dolus just gets you by the scruff of the neck and pulls you out as this thing rolls like maybe 8-10 feet behind you all, and then just kind of comes to a clattering rest in
you all right?
what was the street.
What the fuck was that?
What did you expect me to just react? Yeah, I was. You know,
What, you
usually
not
you
just griping
pre-plan
about
this
how
kind of
strong
stuff.
you were, motherfucker? I literally said get it.
Usually there's a pre-plan instead of just, hey, rocks falling, catch it, Doc.
You're untrustworthy. I walk into the empty hole.
Arlashna kind of walks past and is just like into the temple. Mara, you're still holding the crowbar, kind of like, ugh.
Ooh.
You really feel it in your shoulders. The meat of the shoulders.
God,
Jitters.
that was weird. Ugh,
Funny.
I don't like that feeling.
Dolus just kind of brushes some dust off himself
Oh.
as he like starts walking in. He like mutters under his breath, "Just you're welcome."
Would have been
Do
the
I hear
worst
that?
Did nobody heard that?
Oh.
Dole's just quietly and under his mask now. No one heard that.
Oh.
You might have heard some muffled noises coming from Dolus, but that's about it.
Whatever.
Since
Go
we're
inside.
walking in, Lotus is also gonna put her mask properly on.
Take the mask, put it properly to the front of her face. Yeah,
As if
you're-
it wasn't hard enough to see in here.
Yeah, like you are all in that same dark hallway, lit better now by a torch. The whole hallway is pretty decently lit. Plus, the hour is letting off a nice sort of gentle silver glow.
Lotus is gonna retrieve her torch. Look, you did a thing, Dolus. It's on fire.
Wow. Good job.
Arlashna's like, all right, well, first we step up, and she like gestures to the big opening. She's like, that's the that's the auditorium. I used to give rousing speeches. Then we go down backstage and further in, and that would be my living quarters, and that's about where we should find everything.
All right.
Why did this become abandoned?
The fucking city blew up, dude.
I guess so.
What do you mean you guess so? We've talked about this multiple times.
I just asked outside, and she said she didn't want to talk about it.
Arlashna.
It's okay, Mara. It's the berries. She like pats you on the head.
Arlashna. Are there any defensive measures we need to know about?
Offensive measures that you should know about. No, I don't think. In my living area proper. No, it's probably off by now. I never set it up to last so long in squalor. Well, so there might be some statues that aren't statues. Well, they are statues, but they will, assuming that you aren't me, and do not properly offer my sigil, will try to kill you.
Well, it's a good thing you're here.
It is a good thing I am here, and it is a good thing. And she like pulls out from her bag like these two little metal things. It's a good thing I brought these along. Sigils of Avil, and she hands one to Twink, and then she holds it out to Dolus.
I'll take it.
Of what?
Sigil of Avil. That was my name.
What does it look like?
It's two swords crossed over a tree. Present that to the guard statues, and they'll be all fine.
All right.
Also, if ever you're in the Feywild and you present that to somebody, it should get you in their good graces.
I thought you didn't have a good relationship there anymore.
I don't have a good relationship with my daughter. That's a personal relationship, not a political one.
Okay.
She and I get along just fine in terms of business. However, she will not have tea with me.
So do we just have the two, so it's gonna attack the other three of us?
Well, no, I'm here also, so it should be fine.
Okay.
Away! She like walks off out of the torchlight into the dark.
Let's go.
All right.
Follow along.
Alright. You guys step out, and as you step out into this big, huge, open auditorium space, there is a big beam of light coming in from where that one hole that Dolus had seen was, but otherwise it is still, like, pitch black. There's water that's cooled at the bottom of this auditorium for, God, hundreds, thousands of years, potentially. So there's
Stinky water.
essentially a pond in the center with moss, and there are vines and lichen and everything growing all over these Colosseum-style seats. Arlashna kind of sits there and she's like, God, it smells terrible in here.
Cool, it's not just me then.
No, it smells like rotting water.
I didn't know water could rot.
It can't.
Okay.
Everything in it can, though.
Ah.
Well then, straight down and around, I suppose. She just
Yep.
sets off down some stairs.
Just follow along.
Mara,
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's a
With your-
passive perception.
with the
Yeah.
dark vision and your passive perception, as you're walking down, you notice all these little water droplets suspended, like almost in midair around this area. It's really difficult to make out what's going on with them because, it's so dark. Even with dark vision, there's no color and there's not really much more than the gradient. But yeah, you start to see like water droplets just in midair all about.
Arlashna,
Yes.
what are these water droplets? Just in the air.
There's like a line of them nearby to you.
I'll shape water. And just
You
kinda
shape water and you like pull the water droplets, and they all kind of move like they're following along on a line until they get to a point where you're like pulling them all off. And she's like, "That's strange. Just water."
Why is it floating?
And she like looks around. She goes, "Lotus, dear, could you bring the torch over there?" And she like points at a stretch of them.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
She meanders over.
She meanders over, and Lotus, Mara, Arlashna, all three of you kind of like lean in to this like stretch of water droplets, and as the light goes over it, there's clearly a thin line stretching the whole way that the water droplets are on, like a thin thread.
Huh.
Mara,
What is it?
make an intelligence check
Oh, man.
with advantage.
Yeah,
Oh.
with advantage.
Thank God. Okay. Hey, 18.
18. You take a moment to like process it, and you're like, "This is strange." And then you're like, "Wait, I know what this is. I'm really familiar with this actually." And you like pluck the thread. It's silk. It's spider silk. And then you look out at all of the water droplets that you could see in the torch and then in the dark outside of it, and you realize all of the droplets are floating in lines. You have walked into a giant, nearly invisible web in the dark.
Oh. Hey guys.
Well, what is happening?
Looks like we might have a spider problem.
Huh?
These are
Spider
these are webs. This is spider silk.
This is a massive nest.
Oh.
I'll pull out a dagger and cut some of the silk.
What? No, what are you doing?
You cut one of the silk sleeves. It feels like it's spider silk that you're familiar with, but it is incredibly soft and strong as you tug at it. So much so that it seems almost like it was holding on to the water in the air as pinpoints to navigate through. Like it's almost like it's magical.
Stop irritating the silk.
It doesn't irritate. It's just
Spiders
spider
can
silk.
feel that.
Yes.
No, they what?
No, if you
How do you
alert
think
the
a web works?
If you move the web too much, the spiders will feel. They're currently most likely also in the web.
Well, they probably felt the water too.
Don't
Anyways,
you turn into the spiders? How do you not know that?
listen, when it's a little different when you turn to spiders.
Is it? Have you never decided to make a web?
You know, when Socrates was still around, I actually caught him in a web and we dragged him off.
I know. I was.
None of you understand Sylvan, yeah?
No.
Nope.
Okay,
Nah,
cool.
can't say I do.
So, you all start to hear little chittering noises all around you. Arlashna's immediately like, oh no.
What is it?
Not just spiders.
What?
So I was worried about this, with the whole Feywild being breached and all. And before she could like get another word out, the chittering gets really loud in all of your guys' brains, and I need you all to make charisma saves.
Charisma saves.
Is this-
I'm good at those.
Is this
Ooh,
against
same.
magic?
It is magic.
Nat 20!
Oh, nice.
God damn.
Also, nat 20.
God damn.
I haven't rolled one of those in forever.
16.
Literally
Yeah,
all of you saved.
Yeah, also got 16.
All of you, Mara, you close, but you all saved.
I got a 19.
Yeah, so all of that shittering happens, and it becomes really difficult to think for a second, and then everything sort of mellows back out. And Arlashna's voice sort of comes back. She's like, so really, these are Fey spiders.
Does that mean they're
What?
people?
No, the Feywild isn't just Fey that turn into things. It's also Fey creatures and beasts. So,
Okay.
you know,
So what exactly does that entail for us?
don't listen to them sing, which is what was just happening now.
Okay, well, they know we're here. There's no real sneaking about.
We still
Lotus.
can.
Uh-huh.
Do you think maybe we could light the web on fire?
It's covered in water.
It has water droplets.
I can take care of that.
True.
I can try.
What do you all
You
think?
really want to piss it off?
I think it's already pissed off that we're here.
I mean, we could still be stealthy. I have ways around that.
Mara, can you talk to it?
Does that work with Faye?
Maybe. They probably speak common, and then you all hear a voice down in the water below you, just... Not normally, but we do now. You turn, and there's what seems to be an elf woman, like halfway submerged in the water, looking up at you all.
Hi.
It's been
Hello.
so long since such a hearty meal has wandered.
Okay,
Are you a spider?
Yes.
We gotta kill it.
Do we?
What's the marching order?
Definitely wasn't in the front.
I'm about to say Arlashna, Lotus, and Mara went up to observe the webs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they're off to the side.
Dolus walked up to behind Lotus, and then because he was asking, like, "What's up?"
So
I
Twink and
definitely
Doc
stayed
are
in the back.
together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Twink and Doc are together.
Mm-hmm.
Arlashna was at the front. Okay, so then the group, Twink, Doc, sort of towards what has become the rear, as everyone sort of stepped forward and to the side to look at this web. You notice, like, this eerie sort of creaking sound behind you. You both turn back, and there are these two big white spiders in the dark that are now, like, blocking the path you came.
Mara, move the water off the web.
The second he sees the spiders, he calls Aldrich.
Aldrich appears on your arm.
I think it's about to be go time, buddy.
Yep. I can make my
Ooh.
guardian armor too.
I'll shape water and
Out of the water on either sides of that lady come two more spiders, that same eerie white, but with like moss and things dripping off of their arms as they clamber out of the water towards you.
Lotus, light it up.
Can I?
Mara
Would I-
shapes water as much as he can off the webs.
Would I know to either throw the torch, or is there like an abundance close enough that I could just?
You
Wait, y'all
can't
just
see
touched the webs.
you can't see the webs outside of what's right in front of you.
Okay, then I
They're
will.
very thin, so you just touch it, and the web just out in lines, and all of the spiders make a screech. And I need you all to roll initiative.
Okay.
Let's go!
I really hope that was a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not great initiative.
Yeah, mine was not fantastic.
Hey man, it happens. They can't all be bangers.
Hey, Krause, it's going to be a great time for me to ask, how does Aldrich's initiative work?
He goes with you. You decide whether he goes first or next.
Okay.
Alright, everything's all set. We've got a combat map. We've got the gang ready to go. We've got initiative. And our initiative order is as follows. Well, I guess we'll just find out as we get into it. For all of you, it goes Twink, Mara, Doc, Lotus, Dolus. And
Aldrich
where
goes
anybody else
before me in
fits.
this, by the way.
Aldrich goes before you. Yes, actually, thanks. I hadn't made a note of that. Okay. God, so many of you have repeating first letters. Okay. So, as far as everything goes, E5 represented here on the map is the lady. The lady who is speaking to you all from the edge of the water. She rolled higher on initiative than all of you.
Ooh! Ooh!
Okay, but
Oh,
Brian,
man.
Yeah.
so what happens as the webs ignite?
All of the spiders screech,
That's it.
He did say that.
and all of the webs
Whoa.
start to burn out.
Oh, okay,
From
so
the
it's
web.
still extending
Yeah.
as the initiative start. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, did it just light and then just fit her out immediately?
I mean,
just yell.
it's not like a blazing inferno. It's
Yeah.
probably not going to light every single web in the room on fire, but you've started a nice little fire in your
It's also
in your area.
providing a bit of light, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So she first up screeched, obviously. And then for her action, you watch her curl into the water, and out of the water comes a humanoid-sized spider. But this is a fun bit I get to do since it's her first turn. I was expecting to not start off with this bit. She is a larger spider than the others, and you notice immediately as she starts to clamber out over the top of this little auditorium lip. And she's going to climb up, and she's going to rush up through the fire to Lotus, who just torched the web.
Flames.
Through the fire and the flames. And she's just going to make a bite attack.
Bad spider.
And that is 16.
Nope.
Nope, no hits. So yeah, she just makes one bite and misses, and she's just screeching as these flaming webs are kind of tendriling off around her. Then up next, also rolling higher than all of you, Arlashna.
Let's go!
Arlashna does something that's very familiar to one of you.
Arlashna deletes the spiders.
Okay.
But they all just vanish. Arlashna takes her hands, and two swords just out of nowhere into her hands.
Hog.
Paul.
And then Arlashna is going to rush up between Lotus and Mara, and she's going to make a multi-attack.
Granny's got swords!
Granny missed her first slash, but she lands
Fuck
the
Granny!
second. And she... Ooh, max damage.
Let's go, Granny!
Yeah, she slashes E5's legs for a nice, solid 15 slashing damage.
Get him, Gam Gam.
Get 'em, Gam Gam. Alright, which means we've gone through our first little chunk of NPCs, and we're on to Twink! Twink, you're in the back. You've got two spiders of your own to deal with.
Well, I'm gonna grab the one closest to me and punch it twice.
Punch it twice. Let's go.
Okay, let's.
That moment when you remember what Twink does in combat.
Those are both 15s.
Hey, both 15s, both hit.
Yeah. All right, let's see here. That'll be 6 points of thunder damage on the first one, and 12 points of thunder damage on the second one.
Oof. So grand total of 18 damage on it.
Yep.
And since you have rolled the AC, I will tell you that Spider has an AC of 15.
Oh, thank God.
Good job, right off the bat, discovering that for the group. Anything else you would like to do on your turn?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use my bonus action to use a defensive field.
All right, throw up those temp HP. And then we are on to Mara. You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
I thought you were just really contemplating, and then I saw your mouth moving. And I was like, oh no.
I was contemplating a little bit. Oh, let's see. All right, so okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of spike growth,
Ooh.
like right between E5 and E3.
So this area here, you're gonna get some spike growth. All right.
Yeah.
Cryo, can you zoom in just a little bit?
Boop. How's that?
Much better. Like the quality's kind of fuzzy, so I'm trying to figure out where the names are.
Fuzzy. All right. How big is spike growth again?
20
feet radius.
Mhm.
All right. So in that case, do you want to catch E5 in it as well?
Yeah.
All right.
Just a little leg, you know.
Bop. So yes, Tang, all of this moss and lichen suddenly gets spikes and needles and grows out longer into this patch of dangerous terrain.
And then I'm gonna scoot back a little bit,
All right.
like towards the wall. It's close to the back, so I can get.
20, 25, 30. You can get all the way back here if you want.
All right.
All right.
And then for my bonus action, Starry Form Archer.
All right. Mara rushes to the back, and then none of you are able to witness it because you're all focused on spiders. But as per usual, his clothes take on that translucent effect, and a magic bow appears in his hands as he readies for combat. All right. Now we have Aldrich, who
Let's
I
go.
didn't give a layer to.
It's okay. He's not gonna leave my shoulder quite yet. You got time.
Okay, cool.
So he's gonna go ahead and take the help action on me for now,
Okay.
and that's all he can do as far as I really need him to right now.
All right.
And then that means me, right?
Yes.
All right. First thing I'm gonna do is hex E1.
Ooh, okay. I think this is your first hex.
It is.
Oh my god. How does it feel?
Huh. About to get good. Trust me.
What are you hexing?
I'm hexing
Which
their
stat?
strength.
Okay. Their strength is hexed.
And then I'm going to get right atop Twink, like right the slot right above him,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Lightning Lure on E1.
On E1. Oh my gosh. The boy has maneuvers. All right. I make a strength saving throw with disadvantage because I'm hexed.
Yep. I gotta get high, so I'm hoping I can beat you here.
What's your save?
It's 12.
I got high enough.
Damn it!
So, yeah, you lightning lure it, and it still takes damage from lightning lure, but it just doesn't get pulled.
It looks like it has to fail.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, so no damage. Yeah, so you go to lightning lure it, and the lightning wraps around one of its legs, and it just pulls its leg back, and you're kind of like, ah, like you're not used to it.
That's my turn.
That's your turn? Alright. Then we are on to Lotus.
I'm using the hand that isn't holding the torch. I just kind of want to bap twice onto
Yeah.
E5.
Go right ahead. Just 2 unarmed strikes?
Yep.
Cool.
They were both 19.
They were both 19. They
Yep.
both hit.
Cool. The first one is 8 points of bludgeoning damage. The second one is 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And for my first one, I want to spend a key point to try and stunning strike her.
Okay, go ahead.
That is a con saving throw DC of 15 on your end.
DC 15?
Yep.
That is a save.
Damn it.
So she is not stunned.
I want to just flap my wings a few times, take flight, move like 5 feet up, so I'm still within E5's range, but I just want to keep holding out my torch hand towards the spider.
You're
webs.
just going 5 feet up and keeping the okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. You can take
So
off and do that.
keeping the web alight as well.
Okay.
And then I will use my bonus action to patient defense.
Bonus action, patient defense. All right. Awesome. And is that your turn? I imagine so, since you patient defensed.
Yep.
Okay. Well then. That's your turn then, which means we are now on to the spiders.
Damn, I'm last.
You are, in fact, last. So we're gonna start with E1 because it's at the top. You tried to lightning lure it, but it's gonna do what you were doing anyways and come down into that space.
Okay.
And then it's gonna bite you.
Okay.
So it's gonna bite you twice. That's a nat 20.
Does shield save me from a nat 20?
Only
No.
if, well,
if you can
I would beat
exceed
it.
what it's hitting,
What
you
would
no,
it hit
you beat
for
it
a number?
before they hit modifier. It's
Yeah.
hitting you for 26.
Okay, yeah.
But I
that'll
rolled a
hit.
nat 20.
Yeah.
So also yeah, +6 to hit on the bite.
On the what was the second one?
What? They're both bites. It's biting you twice. Oh, the second one was 19.
I'm a
Shield might
that
save
one.
you from that one.
I'm a shield that
Okay.
one.
Alright, first one is a... Let me pull this out. You're gonna take... that is... Forgot I have to roll this twice. That is 16 points of piercing damage on the bite.
Oof.
And an additional... Make a con save for me.
Con save?
Yep.
Where's my die? That's a 16.
Poison.
16, you save. So
Whew.
you will take half of this.
Shit.
That's boys.
So you are taking... Okay, I've rolled really low. You're taking 1 point of poison damage.
Nice.
And then E2, Twink, you punched it. It's gonna bite you twice.
Cool.
The first one's 22. The second one's 25.
Cool.
I'd like to use my reaction
Yeah.
to intercept.
You can intercept 1.
Okay.
So,
It's
just tell me first or second.
we'll go with the first since that's the one that would probably prioritize it.
Cool. That's good, actually, because I rolled higher on the first. So, you take half of the damage when you intercept?
No, it reduces it by 1d10 plus my proficiency modifier.
Hey, let's
Who
go.
Rolls the.
I'll roll the 10. What's your proficiency?
My proficiency is 3.
3. Can't be 10 plus 3. Wow, you took that from a 14 to a 4.
Nice.
So 4 points of piercing damage, and then 5 points of piercing damage, and then a con save for poison.
Poisson. That's
Poisson.
That's a 21.
21, you save, and you are going to take 1 point of poison damage.
So how much damage total? 10?
10.
Yes.
4, 5, and 1, 10. E3 is up and is currently in Mara's spike growth, which means it's gonna move and take damage. So it is gonna rush forward to try and attack Arlashna, and it is going to take. Oh no, they're the same lair.
Ah!
No. Damn it, how did I not notice that? I went over and it's fine. It's fine. There, E4 is
Wow.
Yeah, I know, Lacey, it's ridiculous.
He's very upset.
E3, it's gonna take 1, 2, 3 spaces of spike growth damage. So that is 6 d4s of piercing damage.
Damn!
Oh,
Mara, do you want to roll that?
mix that up. It's only D4.
You said how many D4?
6 d4s.
Jesus.
I don't have that many fingers on one hand.
It scuttled through all that spike growth, tearing up its little spider feet on the way.
11.
Well,
11.
Yeah, 11.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. E3 has taken 11 points of damage. Cool. And then it is going to attack Arlashna. It does not hit Arlashna. You guys watch Arlashna in an amazing display of physical combat prowess completely dodge both bites from this spider as it comes rushing up to her.
a legend.
And-
She was a god of war.
E4 is going to come around. 20, and it's going to attack Dolus.
Uh-oh.
Dolus, that is 12
That misses.
and
Shield.
18.
18, that hits.
18 hits. You're going to take 4 points of piercing damage. Make a con save.
Okay. 4 points of piercing damage. Con save. 14.
14, you just barely managed to succeed.
Ooh.
And that is going to be 2 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And now it is your turn.
Okay. So I am going to. I'm gonna take the hit from E4. I'm gonna turn back over towards Lotus and E5. I'm just gonna call out to Lotus try it again. You've got this. And I'm going to hex its con. I'm gonna hex E5's constitution
Ooh, okay.
as my bonus action. And then I'm going to turn back over to E4, who just bit me. I'm gonna pull out my battle axe with two hands.
Oh boy!
Oh.
Let's try this out. And I'm gonna swing.
All right, make a melee attack.
That is 14 plus 2, 16.
That hits.
Let's go. Woo. That's 8 points of slashing damage.
8 points of slashing damage. All right. Mara, you could see this as you're ready. You're lining up your shots and looking at all of the spiders. You watch Dolus just whip out the two-handed. He swooshes it over his head once and boom, like slams it right into one of the spider's legs. Very adeptly. Much better than you would have expected him to.
Impressive.
Thank you. And that's all I can do right now.
That's all you can do right now.
Yes, by darn.
All right. Well, then we are back up to Big Spider Lady's turn. E5. She's not taking very calmly or kindly to Lotus and the fire. So Lotus, as you try to strike her and you're staring her down the way you do all of your enemies, you hear that same chittering again, sort of all around you. And I need you specifically to make a charisma save.
Fuck. 14.
14? 14 is a failure.
Oof.
Shit.
So, you have been charmed by the Fey Spider, and you see it as an ally until you are struck by it. Or until you succeed on another saving throw at the end of one of your preceding turns.
You mean to tell me I get to fuck up my party members?
I just said that you perceive the big spider as an ally. I didn't say that you perceive everyone else as an enemy, but
Okay.
I'm like,
Yeah, it's just like Freudian. She's like, oh, so I'm gonna fuck everyone else.
Yeah, Dolus, let's go. You're my greatest enemy, right? Crowd, can you zoom in a bit more now that we're closer?
Bop.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. That's all she's got in her, actually, for this go. So that means we're immediately on to we're immediately on to Arlashna, who is going to swipe at E5 again. And is going to land both this time. For about 18 points of slashing damage. And then we're on to Twink,
Let's go, Twink.
the Twinktanian.
All right. I'm going to move up to the right one.
Up and to the right one.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to use my first attack on E1.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Let's go.
That will be... Where's my D8? It'll be 13 points of thunder damage on that one.
Oof. All right.
Then I will move diagonal down right one, and then down one, and make an attack on E2 with advantage. I'll also yell to Doc, focus on mine!
Craft.
That will be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And that will be 10 points of thunder damage.
Points of thunder damage on E2. Give it a solid sock to the creepy spider abdomen uppercut.
And then I will use my bonus action to defensive field again.
All right. Let's go. Mara, you are up.
Right. Alright, I'm gonna do my free use of level 1 guiding bolts.
Who are you guiding bolting?
I'm gonna guiding bolting E4.
E4. All right. I have to make a save for guiding bolt. Yes. Or is it just
No,
a
it's an attack roll.
attack?
It's
Yeah, it's an attack roll. I rolled
I'm
a
thinking
20.
of Sacred Flame. You rolled a 20?
Mhm.
That hits.
All right. 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage on E4. That's a nice hit.
Woo! Some of those were low rolls too. And
All
then,
right.
as a bonus action, I will do the Starry Form Archer attack.
Let's go. Who are you archering?
E4.
Oh, with advantage from Guiding Bolt.
Both 16s.
Both 16s. Both would have hit, so.
An extra 8 points of damage.
An extra 8 points of damage off on E4. Which means next up after Mara is Aldrich.
Oh, hold on. I do want to move too.
You
actually,
want to
a little bit.
move? Oh, I apologize. Use that movement.
All good, all good. Let's see. Up 3. And then bottom right 1. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. He sprints a little past and then he doubles back.
Like,
It's like one of those scenes where they kind of like they
skid to a stop. And yeah,
down the
exactly.
alley.
All right, Aldrich's up.
We're gonna go with
Currently
the help
on
action
Doc's
again.
shoulder. Okay.
And then Doc he's gonna go, all right, Chief, and he's gonna take the hour, and he is going to Eldritch Slash at E2
Let's
With
go.
with
With advantage.
Well, I would have had advantage either way because of that help action, right? Is that how help
Yep.
works?
But do you have a second attack, or do you only get the one with the Eldritch Slash?
I have 2. Or,
Yeah, so both of them.
do I
will
get
have
both of my attacks?
So you get both of your attacks, but Eldritch Slash will only apply to one.
Okay, cool. First one's Eldritch Slash, so hey Crow,
Yeah.
how's 26?
26 hits.
All right, so we're gonna roll for sword. Do I still get my radiant?
You're radiant? Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's a
So
sword
that's a
attack.
bunch of
Just
D8s.
slash applied. Yeah, no, it's about a hit.
That's 8 on the sword on the slash.
Okay.
That's 4 on the radiant. That's
Okay.
3 on the first after image, and that's 3 on the second.
Add that all up for me. It's 12.
So 8, 4, that's 12 plus 3 plus 3. So
16.
18.
18.
18?
8, 4, 3, 3. So
8,
12
4,
plus
3,
6.
3, not 6, 4, 3, 3.
12 plus 6 is usually
Yes.
18.
Yep, 18. That really hit this spider. It was not ready to get hit essentially 3 times in one single swipe.
Yep. But it's still kicking.
It's still kicking.
Has a lot of legs to kick with.
I needed to not be kicking anymore. Why did my spell slots undo themselves? There they go. Yeah, we're just gonna fucking wail on it again.
Hit it again.
Yeah, with
Still advantage because you're flanking.
Back to 26.
That hits again. If it worked the first time, it'll work the second.
Yep. So that's 6 on the slashing and 6 on the radiant. So that's 12.
12. That's 12. All right. Between Twink's pummeling of its underside and your Eldritch Slash and then your normal slash, the spider was just not at all prepared. So Twink punches it off balance, and then you cleave off 3 of its legs in one go, and it just topples to the ground.
On to the next.
E2 has been unalived, as TikTok likes to make us say.
Yeah, because we can't say killed, die. Are those words that time doesn't know?
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn, Doc?
No, because I'm really not in the mood to get opportunity attacked. So I'm
Fair enough.
Stick there.
Which means we're on to Lotus. Lotus, you cannot hit E5. You can't bring it in you to hit your friend.
Do you want to control Lotus while she's charmed, or should I control
You
Lotus
feel
while
free to
she's-
control her. You find that E5 is friendly to you, but you do not find any of the others necessarily that way.
I'm gonna roll to see who I hit.
But you gotta move as
What?
Are you rolling to see who you're gonna move towards?
Yeah. Or if I'm just gonna hit Arlashna, because she's the closest one to me.
But you
But you
don't,
still
you
see
don't
her as
see
a friend.
Arlashna as an enemy. She's still
Yeah.
your friend. The spider is just also your friend now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does not make any
Yeah.
of your
See us
allies
like
enemies.
enemies.
We're saying,
We're
like-
still chill.
Okay, okay.
You're fine with everyone. You are just also additionally fine with the 10-foot tall spider in front of
It
you.
was like, please don't hit
That's why we were
Yeah,
saying, like,
they're
why
like-
are you attacking
I-
us? Like,
I was thinking of like the Yasha and the
Oh, like the
No.
swap.
Yeah,
It's not, yeah,
that.
no, not in this
That.
situation. No.
Just
Okay.
you have a new friend.
She seems kind of nice. And
hey guys, I don't think she's that
Now,
bad.
if we were to hit her, you would probably then be mad at us.
Yes. Like whoever attacks E5, you're probably going to not be excited about because you'll view it as like if Doc punched Dolus.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around to E4.
Oh, poor E4.
And get into flanking position with Dolus.
Okay. The spider doesn't stop you.
Yeah. And then in like one swift motion, I with my free hand take out the obsidian spear and jab it into it twice. Or attempt to.
All right, go for it.
One of them's a natural 1, the other one is a dirty 20.
Well, the second one hits.
Wait, she has advantage. So that's one
Oh.
attack.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's one
That's
hit.
right.
The
Flank
second
advantage.
one is 14? Am I doing my math right? Yeah, 14.
14 does not hit. So your 20 hit.
Okay. And that is 7 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
7 points of piercing damage. Nice.
As she flies over, Dolus is just like, "What- but I told you to hit her.
But she's friendly!
What?
What?
Anything else on your turn, Lotus?
No.
Alright. Then it's the smaller spider's turns.
Well, doesn't she get to make the roll, or does she?
Oh, you do. You get to make the charisma save again.
16.
16. That saves. So yeah, you're like,
She's
okay,
friendly.
you're like,
Never mind.
She's friendly. What? And you look over at her, and your brain is like, that's a giant spider that's trying to eat you. And you're like,
Wait, she's not. What the fuck?
No, she's not.
Great, love it.
Cool.
all right, you're no longer charmed into thinking the spider is your friend.
Dolus is literally the meme where he's like, what? What the fuck?
What the fuck? Perfect time for you to get uncharmed, Lotus, as E4 is going to turn around and bite you twice.
Wow, he doesn't see me as an enemy, or he's too afraid of me.
He's too afraid of me.
He thinks you're kind of cute.
23
He sees me as a
and
friend.
18.
Sees you as a lover.
First one hits, second one doesn't.
Okay. So you are going to take 6 points of piercing damage and then make a con save for that poison.
15.
15 is a success. So you're going to take 2 points of poison damage.
Okie dokie.
Okay. And then E3 is gonna attack Arlashna. E3 is not hitting Arlashna. E1's bite and dock. 17.
That is my AC.
Okay, so that hits. And 23.
Oh, those are with disadvantage.
Oh right, he hit it with his guardian armor.
Yeah, it's disadvantage against everything except me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's like a goading.
Okay. Well, so
The first one hits
First
Yeah.
one hits.
because you rolled 2. They both hit. So
And now this next one might. 15.
Misses.
That misses. Okay, yeah, first bite hits. That is going to be 10 points of piercing damage. Con
Gosh.
save.
That's not making it, is it? That's a 10.
It doesn't make it, but it's okay. I didn't roll a lot, so you're taking 3 points of poison damage.
Wait, could you have shielded the first one?
I could have.
Do you want to?
I'm just throwing it out there because it was disadvantage. You didn't know that at first. You thought it was a 26 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm keeping a hold of my slot, so
Okay.
I'm not gonna shield it.
So yeah. So 3 extra points of poison damage on top of that.
Yep.
And then E2's dead, E4, E3. Okay, that's it. We're down to Dolus, who's
Okay.
currently reeling from his sister being like, "That's our friend."
Yeah. So having that happen, and then like seeing everyone else like taking damage, and then Lotus gets bitten. He's feeling a little bit overwhelmed. He just starts breathing. I'm gonna cast slow on all the spiders in the room.
Ooh,
Do you have the
let's
range for that?
go.
Yeah, it's 40 feet cube.
Whoa.
So 40 feet.
I don't think you have the range for that.
Well, no, not for all. I can't reach E1.
Yeah. Got it for everything
Let's
else.
see.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get slow.
I'm still alive.
Do you want slow centered on you, or
Slow just so that it hits the spiders. It doesn't matter. It just affects the targets themselves, like the actual like cube where it happens doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. He chooses the creatures.
That's right.
The range
Yeah.
is just a cube.
20, 30, 40. So that's the size we're working with.
Yeah.
How do you want to position? Just, oh no, I put them on the same layer because I'm a fool.
Well, so the cube doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just-
The cube
That's
definitely.
just my
casted.
range.
Oh,
I just
that's
choose
after
those
it's.
creatures.
Well, it's
not like
concentration for a minute, so the spiders could leave the cube.
no, it's not like focused on the cube. It's focused on the creatures. The cube is just a range, right?
No, your range is 120 feet, and then you make a 40-foot cube, and everything inside that cube that you choose is slowed.
I misunderstood. Okay,
Yeah.
well then I'll have it like if you could put the square back.
Yep.
I'll like move it a few to the left. Yeah, so like I'll have it centered like there. That's good.
Like around E5. Okay, cool.
So now they all make wisdom saves. Wisdom 14.
Okay, wait a minute. Once again, though, the cube doesn't matter.
The cube does matter because the spiders can leave the cube.
No, they
And
can't.
when they-
It does not go away if they leave the cube.
Each
He can
target
only
feature
cast
will
within
be
the cube.
affected by this spell for the duration. Okay. So does the cube...
Yeah, at no point in that description does it say if they leave the cube, they're no longer slowed.
That's true.
Not,
It doesn't
it's just,
say that.
He has to pick targets within that.
Within the cube. Okay,
Yeah,
so you
that's
can
what
hit all of them.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm going to hit all of them.
Okay. What's the wisdom? 15?
14.
14? Okay. So E5 saves.
The one I wanted.
E4 saves. E3 saves.
Bruh.
Damn.
They have all saved.
Cool. Glad I used my action on that. I mean, I can't do anything else with my turn. I don't want to move with get opportunity attacks.
Fair enough. Then we're back to the top to E5, which has decided Arlashna is not really her main concern. Seeing Lotus break out of her little tether, she's going to move upwards. And then Dolus, Lotus.
You take that damage.
Oh
Spike
yeah,
growth?
she does go through spike growth. Give me that 2d6?
2d4.
Yeah, 2d6.
That was 2d4. Was it d4?
It is 4. It's 4.
And is it 4?
7
is it 4d4
points?
or is it 2d4?
2d4.
Because she's
2d4.
2 squares that are moving out.
That's true.
I think it depends how.
I don't know how
she's
I don't know how it works for big creatures. Like I know that each square counts as 2d4, but it's 2 squares moving.
It specifies every 5 feet you move through the spike growth.
Okay, then 2d4.
2d4.
Yeah, 2d4.
Yeah, I got 7.
7. She takes
Yeah.
7 points of damage as her feet get all torn up.
Not her feet.
Her poor feetsies. And then both birds. Charisma saves. And she starts chittering at you.
Not using that dice.
17.
17, you save.
Thank you. +7 to charisma saves.
Warlocks.
16.
16, that saves. So she chitters, Lotus. You start to feel it in your brain.
This is so stressful. I have a -1 to charisma saves.
She sees that it didn't affect either of you, so she's just gonna bite Dolus once. That's 19 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. That is going to be 13 points of piercing damage. And a con save for the poison. Good sir.
Oh, that fails.
So you take 2 extra points of poison damage.
Okay. Dolus is getting a little fucky.
Doc is not
Getting a
looking
little
good.
fucky. Little fucky wucky.
A little bit of a fucky wucky.
I'm definitely looking a little oof, a little bit of owie.
Little oof, little bit of bonk.
Yeah.
Alright. Then it's Arlashna's turn. Arlashna's gonna do a fun thing, seeing you all being affected by all of this. Arlashna. Sec. Make sure that's right. Arlashna is going to mutter something that you all don't understand in Sylvan, and she crosses her swords and does a swoosh outwards, and this sort of light flares out to each one of you. You are all under the effects of a spell very similar to Guidance. You can all roll an additional d4 the next time you do an ability check or save.
Yay!
And that is all Granny can do with her turn. So, that means it's Twink.
Let's go.
Okay, can you let me go. I'm gonna go to the north of E1.
Okay,
And we're gonna attack twice with advantage.
punch it.
Oh wait, I already had 2 20s here. Ow, fuck. 15 on the first one,
That hits.
and that's a natural 20 on the second one.
Ooh.
They both hit.
Advantage is awesome.
Advantage is
advantage.
awesome.
Come on, now, where you at? Oh, there you are. So the first one's gonna be 6 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
The second one will be 8 points of thunder damage.
Okay, that's 14 thunder damage total.
Yep. And
Off
that'll be my
of-
turn.
And that's E1 minus 14. Okay, awesome. Up next, we've got Mara.
Right. I'm gonna pull back the bow and do another guiding bolt at level 1. Straight at E5.
Straight at E5.
Mm-hmm.
E5 is gonna get half cover with E4 Dolus in front of it.
Ah, shit. Okay. So if I move down to the corner I was at before.
If you move down to here, you would have an open shot.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
And I'll fire it off.
All right.
15?
15 on E5.
Mm-hmm.
15 does not hit.
Fuck.
Tragic.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wait, did you hit it the first time with Guiding Bolt?
No,
Okay.
it was E4.
No. Fortunately. Alright, well, I'll still use my bonus action. Let's see. Oh, okay, nice. Woo. 26.
20
okay, with the Starry Orchard.
26 hits.
I'm a hit E4 actually for that.
You're gonna what?
I'm a hit E4.
Oh, you're firing that at E4? Okay.
Yeah.
That it's make your damage roll.
12.
12. Ooh. Lotus Dolus, as you're both sort of wailing on and fighting E4, you watch as it's like reeling up a leg and it just gets blasted off by a magic bolt of light. This spider's looking pretty hurt.
Gotcha, bitch.
Aldrich's turn.
Aldrich's turn. I am actually going to... I'm going to yell to Aldrich, go help them! And I'm going to send him to... He's got 60 feet of movement. Does that put
He does.
Lotus Dolus and Mara in my range? I can't see the boxes.
It does. It does put Lotus Dolus and Mara all in your range.
I'm going to send him to Mara.
Okay. He's going to leave this
Or,
space.
sorry, not Mara. I'm going to send him to Dolus.
Okay. He is going to leave this space,
Yep.
which does open him up to opportunity attacks from the spider.
Yeah, it does.
Just going to take. And that is a natural 20.
Are you shitting me? Damn it.
Okay. What is Aldrich's HP?
It's just the one. I don't think he gets more as
Just
familiar.
the one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you're like, Aldrich, go help her! Or go help him to Dolus. And you go to throw him off, and the spider just immediately just like eats Aldrich in one bite right in front of you.
You son of a bitch!
Just a fluff of feathers out of its mouth.
Oh, I'm never gonna hear the end of it. God damn.
It's your turn, Doc.
You debated its reaction. You could run.
It's true, it doesn't have an
See, but
opportunity
now I'm
attack.
pissed. So first, I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Alright.
Where's my 10? Ooh, that's 11 health back to me. Love that. And then... and this thing's pissed me off.
Get it.
So, I am going to... Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna green flame blade it.
Let's go.
And so 17 plus 7, 17 plus 7. So
That
24.
hits.
Yeah. So that is, where's my 8? 5 on the slash itself.
Okay.
1 on the radiant. Oh wait, no, we
Okay.
replace elemental, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's it's 1 on the fire then.
What's that total then?
What did I say? 5 on the slash?
Mm-hmm. So 6.
6. Maybe it's weak to
Wicked.
fire. maybe it's 7.
It is 7. I'm like, the fire does seem to damage it more than you would expect it to.
And that fire can't jump off because there's not another.
There's
target
nothing for it
to
to jump to.
But it's okay because I got that second attack anyway, so I'm gonna hit it again. But I'm not gonna use my. Oh,
Hit it.
okay. That second one's not hitting.
With
Okay.
advantage? Do you attack with advantage?
Did
Oh,
you
shit,
attack
that
with
is advantage.
Twink. Yep.
Yeah, no, it's worse.
Okay. Well,
Nice.
second attack doesn't hit.
I tried.
Yep,
You put the effort in.
yep, and then. Oh shit! Wait, I forgot about hex damage.
Oh yeah. Trigger that hex.
What is
that
hex?
D6.
6?
Yeah.
D6. Where's my D6? There you are. That's 3 in hex damage.
3 in hex damage.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Hey man, every bit counts. That's a whole 10 damage you did this turn.
And since that bitch ate my bird. No, I'm just gonna. No, I'm gonna back off. I'm gonna back
Okay.
off about 15 feet.
All right, just straight down.
Yep.
Cool. Then we are on to Lotus.
Lotus is gonna turn to E5. I would appreciate if you got out of my brain. And she's gonna attempt to stab twice.
Do it.
Cryo.
Yeah.
When Mara knocked off its leg with the guiding bolt E4, it didn't die. It's still
It didn't
just
die.
there, just legless.
It's just fucked up. It's
Oh,
missing a
okay.
leg.
I thought that was like extra flavor because it died.
No,
It
E4's
has-
E4's fucked up, but it's up.
One of them was a 14, the other one is a 23.
14 misses, 23 hits.
Okay, I'm going to put a stunning strike into that one.
Okay.
Is she flanking with Arlashna?
No.
Ah.
If Arlashna was one to the left,
Damn,
or she was
almost.
2 to the left, then yes. But not at the moment with the current attacks.
That was 11 points of piercing damage, by the way.
11 points of piercing damage.
And stunning strike con save of 15. And her con is also hexed.
Yeah, so disadvantage. The first one's 24. The next one's 15.
I
So
think that's a save.
that's a save. Yeah,
Damn it.
she is not stunned.
This bitch.
She big, she mad, she tanky.
Is it worth it to try? Fuck, I really want this stun. No.
You're like, I want it so bad.
Yeah. Decisions. No, I should save my key points. Yeah. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Wait, what does the thingy that Arlashna did do?
Guidance.
Is it?
Guidance.
Oh,
Ability
fuck.
checks or saves you can add 4.
Okay.
You add a D4.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Okay.
You didn't have anything to use that with, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you haven't had a chance to use it
I
yet.
was wondering if I was thinking it was bless because I think bless is a D4 to attack rolls. But yeah, that's my turn.
All right, spider time. Lotus E4 is still biting you now, and it's pained throws. So that's 24 to hit,
That's it.
and then, and then that's 5 to hit, or no, 6 to hit.
Nope.
Cool. First bite. That is 8 points of piercing damage. Con save for poison.
I don't trust any of my dice.
That's why they're rolling bad, because you don't trust them.
That's a natural 20.
Okay, well.
That's a dash. Well, okay. You only take 1 point of poison damage.
Rolled 2.
I trust you. This one with the loot in it.
I don't care about nobody else here. I trust you.
That's
That's the
my
one.
bitch.
That's the one that got me that one really good roll with Claude.
Oh, I see. E3, noticing everything going on in the not great situation that it's currently in, is going to climb seemingly onto the invisible web and is going to proceed upwards into the darkness out of view.
Wasn't that where the web was burnt? Isn't that where
Yeah,
we?
the web is burning
that was
around
where we
E.
started.
The web is burning around E5. That area.
Okay.
The web is not. It's. I'm sorry, it's not burning out in a huge arcing flame. Like that's
I mean,
not how.
I didn't expect it to be burning out in a huge.
Well, no,
arcing flame,
but I'm
it's
saying
been
of, like,
30 seconds.
it
of it burning.
can. There's enough web for it to climb up.
Okay.
Okay. So, an Arlashna is gonna get an opportunity attack as it rushes away,
Let's go.
and she is gonna land that opportunity attack,
Let's go.
and she's gonna roll max damage on the opportunity.
Let's go.
So that is going to be 15 points of slashing damage on E3 as it climbs up into the darkness. And then... did E4, did E3. All that's left is E1 that just got a whole owl. It's a treat. Twink! It's attacking you.
Cool, it has to.
Turning back, it is going to use its web attack.
Good call.
That is 17.
That is my AC, so it hits.
Hits, alright. It's going to be 2 of these. That's 11 points of...
Web damage.
Yeah, what
It's 11
damage
points
went-
of bludgeoning damage as you get
Interesting.
struck in the chest by a big
Okay.
ball of web. And you are restrained.
Fuck.
So. And that's going to be its turn. So that's all 3 of the smaller spiders, and we're down to Dolus.
Okay. I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a thing. I'm going to. So I think the last attack on me was from E5. So I'm gonna turn to it, and I am going to attack it with my battle axe two-handed, and cry. I'm gonna menacing attack.
Ooh, let's go.
You're gonna what?
Menacing attack.
The fuck is that?
That is a 16. 16, I think. Yeah, 16.
16
To hit.
to hit. That hits. You have hit E5 on the DC.
Okay, on the AC.
AC.
So that is
ACDC.
D10 and then an additional D6.
And I have to make a wisdom save, yeah?
Yeah, so that's 7 points of slashing plus 2, so that's 9, and then it's also hex, so another D6.
Goddamn.
So that's 9 or 13.
13.
13 points of damage, and Dolus just looks up at it and he's just, "Don't touch me!" at it for the menace.
Your big slash, all of the events of the room, the burning webs around it, one of its fellows climbing out into the darkness on the still burning tendrils, really sets the scene for it as you frighten E5.
Cool. And I am going to. I know that it's E4's range, but I'm going to start backing up, like just moving towards the right.
Okay. Up. It's gonna opportunity attack you.
I'm also going like upwards in the air.
Okay. It's gonna miss.
Okay.
Let's not talk about that.
Cool. And so I'm gonna back up another 5 feet up and diagonal, like back.
Okay.
How tall
Cool.
is the ceiling here?
You're only going to be able to get 30 feet up in
Okay,
here.
that's fine. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. And then after that, we're back around to the top. E5 is frightened of Dolus.
And so now it has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while I'm in its line of sight. And
Correct.
it can't willingly move closer to me.
It cannot. But it can bonus action get into Lotus's brain again. Charisma save.
Damn.
What'd you roll?
14.
So again, it seems friendly to you, and it just starts. You hear super sweet, innocent voice in your brain. Just please help me.
So you're saying it whispered sweet nothings?
Mhm.
Yes. So this isn't one of those things where once you've saved from it, it can't use it again on you.
Mm-mm. And then it is going to... Give me one sec. Awesome. Everyone except Mara's been bit at this point, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need everyone but Mara to make a Constitution save.
Oh,
Okay.
Nat 20.
Not 20.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Nice.
use my my whatever Arlashna gave.
Okay.
Okay, so
Your
that's
guidance.
17.
17.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't use my D4.
Oh, do you want to use that on your charming?
Oh?
Yeah, since she hasn't gone yet.
If she rolls max.
If you use it and roll, just roll. You're good.
That's 16.
You save. You are not charmed.
Woo!
Let's fucking go!
Twink, what did you roll on the con?
I had a unnatural 20. I had a dirty 20.
Okay, you all save. So you all don't take any damage from this. You are hardy enough. But you feel the poison in your veins, all of you except Mara, take on this sharp chill. And all of your movement is reduced by half.
Well, that's all right. Mine's 0 anyways, so
Yep.
can't divide 0 by 2. So fuck you, DM.
Oh no,
fucked.
division error!
Hey, this was foresight, okay?
I let
wanted
this
to get
happen.
restrained.
Also, it's a great thing.
My flying speed is still 30.
True.
Okay.
Shut up, Ray.
No one asked you.
You should make her use the new rules, Cryo.
You up for this fight?
Ew.
Oh god. Alright. Arlashna's turn.
Go, Granny.
She has dark vision, so she's looking up into the rafters after the E3, after it's scuttled out into the dark. And she is going to... One of her swords morphs into a dagger, and she's going to throw it out into the dark.
Oh.
Can I do that?
Can I do that? Are you an archfey?
No, but
Neither
I have
am I.
cool appearing swords.
She's not either. She retired.
Yeah.
It hits. So you guys just hear a screech out in the dark,
God damn.
and then she turns and slashes at E5 with her other hand. And that is not going to hit.
If she pulls that
And-
dagger back like Mjolnir, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Twink,
Why?
It's gonna be cool.
Why?
you are restrained. You may attempt a strength check to break.
Nah, I'm gonna cast
free.
magic missile on it.
No.
It's fair. You're going to cast magic missile on the
Fair
web
enough.
or on the spider?
Oh, on the spider. No, fuck the web.
Okay,
Fair enough.
That's 3, right?
that's 3.
Level
Yep.
1 magic missile. All right, that's gonna be. That's 7 points of force damage.
All right. Yeah, you cast magic missile and this thing just gets battered in the face. It looks pretty hurt. It looks significantly hurt now.
And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. Which means next up we have Mara.
All right.
Mara, with dark vision, you can see E3 has scuttled upwards to the ceiling, and then I'm moving you
Bye, Mara.
upwards to the ceiling, and then back over this way.
Okay.
Still within your dark vision range, but just outside of the light that's being set off by the torch and the burning webs.
Trying to count the squares. So, how far can I move with 35 feet? Can I move like towards the
Still be
cube?
15.
He's not halved. He wasn't bit at any point.
That's right.
So, where are you going?
I'd like to try to move towards the cube.
Towards the cube?
Yeah, my spike
Your
growth.
spike growth? 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. And then
25.
gets you right to the edge.
Okay.
Okay, Mara, you're set.
Can I make 2 of those moves diagonally? To where it's at the corner?
So down here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see, and a dash doubles my speed. Okay. That's an action. Okay. I'm gonna dash, actually.
Oh, where are you going?
Let's see, I wanna go towards like the end.
This way?
Yeah, as far as I can that way.
25, 30, 35. All the way. You get all the way to the edge of the auditorium down into the pond.
I'd actually like to go up the like around the edges of the square.
Oh, up here?
Yeah.
Yep, you can get there.
All right. And then bonus action, I'll fire at E5.
All right. This is a hell of a turn.
23.
Yeah, you hit.
13.
13 on E5.
Wild shape into Scooby Doo.
E5 is beginning to look a little worse for the wear, but she's still clearly in good fighting capabilities.
All right.
After Mara, we have Doc.
All right. Well, the beautiful thing is I am exactly 15 feet away from E1, so we're coming back for that motherfucker.
Okay, you run back up to E1. It's currently leering over Twink, who's wrapped up in a ball.
If you're restrained, do you still give me advantage?
Yep.
Sick. Yeah, we're gonna bonus action Eldritch Slash here.
All right. That's your action and your bonus action being burned. Let's go.
That's 18.
18 hits.
All right, let's start dishing. On the sword, that's 5. On the radiant, that's 7, so 12. Then 5 on the first beam, so 17. 6 on the second beam, so 23. And then let's go ahead and just top it all off with that good old hex damage, which gives me an additional 5, making for 28 damage.
28 damage. The proper warlock experience with Eldritch Blast, but with a sword. 28 points of damage.
Yeah, how's it looking?
It's leering over Tweak, like full scale, ready to bite down into him and try and eat him, and he's staring up at it with his pissed off, defiant face. And you come up and you get it with an Eldritch Slash uppercut, and you just cleave it diagonally through the abdomen, and it just like flops. Tweak it like flops down, so the head is like right at your feet. It's dead.
Can I use my extra attack to slash Twink's webs, or would that...
I don't want to be that guy, but you shouldn't be able to use an extra attack if Eldritch Slash is a bonus action and attack action at the same time.
That's fair.
Also, you wouldn't even have enough movement to get to Twink. You used all your movement
Oh shit, that's
because your
right,
movement's
yeah.
halved.
Yeah, the extra attack is specifically for you just using an attack action. But
Yeah.
You're using an action, a bonus action for your slash. So
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, did you do that last time and I missed it?
yes, he did.
I
You
did,
asked.
yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay,
That's my bad.
you're good. Then that's all I got. Oh,
Then that is
wait, I
the-
want to move my hex.
Oh, yeah, where's your hex going?
As long as it's within the original casting range, right?
As long as it's within your range, yeah?
Yeah, like 90 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move it to E5. Let's double hex that bitch.
What
I don't
is
think you
it?
can.
You
I don't
can't
think you
double
can
hex?
double. I don't think you can double hex something. Once it's hexed, I don't think you can. Yeah, you
Yeah,
wouldn't be
you
able to
can't.
hex it again.
E4 then.
It has already been hexed. So.
All right.
E4 strength still.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't think you can change it. You can just move it. So
It has to stay
yep.
the same type once it's cast.
So yeah. So strength, your hex moves to E4.
Okay.
And that's your turn, which means it's Lotus.
I am going to attempt to stab E5 twice again. Fuck. One of them is a dirty 20. The other
Okay.
one was a natural 2, so
The dirty 20 hits.
that's 11 points of piercing damage.
God damn.
And I just realized between my 2 turns that I could have been using my bonus action to hit again.
Yes.
So I'm going to turn to E4 and hit him
Hit it.
with the back of my spear.
Okay.
It's like a 26 or something.
Well, I mean that hits, and then your spear. What's your bonus to hit on your spear? It's +4.
My bonus to hit on my spear? It's
Not to hit.
7.
Your bonus to damage. Sorry.
+5.
+5. You don't need to roll.
She doesn't get the modifier for that. Bonus action.
Oh, the bonus action doesn't. Okay, then roll your damage. What?
Or you did it with the weapon, right? Not your fists.
The fist was just it was just a flavored version of my fist.
It's
You
so if
should
you're
make
bonus
it.
actioning with a weapon, then you don't get the modifier for the bonus action attack with a weapon on the damage.
Okay, so you just want to make an unarmed strike with the unarmed strike damage, but you're just
Yeah.
flavoring it with the spear. Okay. You're just bonking it with the back end of your spear for flavor. So make the unarmed strike.
That is 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's dead. Like you go to bick it with the blunt end of your spear really casually, and it just goes like right into one of the spider eyes, and it just.
And then I'll move to 10 feet to the left, so I'm flanking position with Arlashna.
Okay.
And that's gonna end my turn there.
All right. After Lotus, we have the spider, the small spiders, of which there is only one now, and it is decently away from everybody. So E3 is just gonna move in the dark towards Dolus, skirting the edge of the light, and it's. How far up did you fly? 5 each of these, so 5, 10, 15, 20. So you're 10 feet below it. It's not within range of you, so it's not going to do anything.
I
gonna
only
scuttle
went
up near you.
I'm only 15 feet up.
You're only 15? It's still
'Cause I
not within
walked
range
back
of you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just wanted
so-
to say.
It's just going to stare down at you through the darkness.
Mhm.
You don't see it there.
Yeah, because the initial moving away, I walked, and then
And then
after I
you
walked,
took
I started
flight.
flying. Yeah.
Gotcha. And then we're on to... Actually, it's your turn.
Okay.
Dolus.
So, E3. How fucked up is E3?
You don't see E3.
Oh, I don't know it's
Yeah,
there.
because it's dark. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna then instead fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at E5.
All right.
Okay. What is my bonus? Plus. Where's my spells? Oh, plus 6. So that's 17 and 15.
17 and 15 on E5. 17 hits. 15 does not.
So that's D10. Oof. That's D10 plus 3, so that's only 5. And then an extra D6 for Hex. An extra 4. And then another... no, that's it. Oh. D10 plus 3. And then I have 3 for my Genie Pact. So then D10, so it's 12. 12 points of damage.
Cool.
So much math now that we're at higher levels.
Man's just really out here doing long division.
E5 is going to attempt to web Lotus. So that's not going to hit.
E5's turn now?
Wasn't that your turn?
Oh yeah, no. I'm just asking, is it E5's turn now?
Yes,
because I didn't.
E5's
There was no
turn.
like jump to it. I was just like, oh, okay.
I apologize. Yes, so that is not going to hit. So you're not getting webbed. That's all E5 could do. So Arlashna's turn, who is going to promptly.
I think it gets to do another Wisdom save. For frighten.
Oh, for frighten. That's right. You attacked it.
Because my turn.
It failed.
Look at Kay balancing himself.
Good job. Thank you. Arlashna, watching E3 scuttle over towards Dolus in the dark, is going to shout at you that there's a giant spider behind you, Dolus.
Oh.
She's going to be like, there's a spider on the ceiling behind you!
Oh, thank you.
And then she is going to turn, and she is going to, as much as Noah's going to love this, the dagger's going to reappear in her hand.
Yeah!
And she's going to make her attacks on E5. She's going to land the first and miss the second. And that is 8 points of slashing damage. Twink, it's your turn. There's a dead spider at your feet. You are restrained.
Yeah, I'll strength check to get out now.
All right.
That's 20.
20. So yeah, so you pushing, and then you like charge the guardian armor again, and just boom out.
I guess we'll start moving towards E5.
Cool. Twink, isn't your movement? Since
Yeah,
it's
I only
half
get to,
right now?
I only get to move 10 feet.
Yep. So yeah,
We'll get
Doc,
there
you watch
eventually.
Twink. You watch Twink just like like past the spider.
Yeah.
Still got webs trailing off of him. Mara, up to you.
All right, I'm. What is the little circular cove thing? Is that water?
That's water. It's about 5 feet beneath you before you hit the surface of the water, and then you don't know how deep it is beyond that.
Ah, okay.
It's very mucky.
Okay. I'm gonna move up one space into the water.
So you just vault over the wall into the water, and you boom, and it's up to your abdomen as you land in it.
All right, that's fine. That's fine.
He can't see over that, right?
You can't see over this wall up to what's going on above you.
Oh,
So you're jumping down into like
he
a
said
pond
it was
of
5
water.
feet down from you. So.
Yeah.
gotcha.
Are you rethinking that now?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I think he interpreted down as 5 feet away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I said that specifically.
Yeah, my bad. Okay. So can I see? I can see the spider, right?
You can see the spider
Dolus.
because
Okay.
it is lit up with these like burning trails of web and the torch.
Okay. All right.
Also, you have dark vision, so you'd be able to see it anyways.
So I figured. Okay. So what I'm gonna do then is Thorn Whip pulling towards me. Would that affect Arlashna?
Would it affect Arlashna? No.
No? Okay, I'll do that then. I'll Thorn Whip the E5.
Okay.
Pull it back to me 10 feet as well.
I thought you meant E3. Like, I'm like, do you have the range for that? Just
No.
across the room, Spider-Man it over to you.
I would love.
Just-
I was thinking that though.
Just back
Until I
5
move
feet for Thorn Whip?
10.
10. Oh, you're pull. I see what you're doing.
Mhm.
All right.
See, and my hit for that is 19.
19 hits.
Woo! Oh wait, that's not a 9. I hit 9 damage.
9 damage, plus you pull it into your spike growth. So roll an extra chunk of damage for that.
That's the 2d4,
Yes.
and that's extra 5 damage.
Awesome. She's starting to look like she's not having a good time. She is getting severely hurt at this point with all of you wailing on her.
All right.
Fun anymore.
I'm about to have a good time and a nice meal, and I'm feeling so attacked right now.
As a bonus action, we're gonna go for the Starry Archer form.
Let's go. Hit it.
That doesn't hit.
It does not hit it.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk
That's
about
the
it.
new thing for rolling low. Just we're not going to talk about that. Let's
That was
move
a
on.
nat 1.
You have a +8 to hit?
Yep.
Oh yeah, with Starry Archer, he does.
Yup.
Man.
All right.
That's copium.
After Morrow, we have Doc.
Ayo. Can I get within 15 feet of E5?
You cannot, I don't
It'll say
believe.
I can't see my grid, so I'm
5,
just
10, 15, 5, 10. You can! You are exactly 15 feet within it at
Wait,
maximum
are you in the air
movement.
right now?
She is 5
Yeah.
feet.
5 feet
Right?
up.
Yeah.
Hey, Cryo, I needed technicality on this one.
He's not within 15 feet. It's
Fine.
20
Cannot
feet
say.
from him.
5, 10, 15. Oh, yes, 20 feet, because it's the block,
He's
the box
15
of the
steps
box.
away
Yeah.
from being 5 feet away.
5 feet within it. Yes, correct. Thank you, Ian.
Okay, so I
So
can't hit it
20
with
feet. You are
something that's
20
around
feet
15.
away. Yeah.
Shit.
What do you have that has a range of 15?
I was gonna ask on a technicality for Burning Hands because it says it comes out in a flat cone, so it's gonna shoot under Lotus.
I mean,
Well, for that ruling, yes, that's how that would work. If she's up above that, you would be able to blow beneath her.
But I'm not in range. So it
But you're
doesn't
not
matter.
within range. Burning Hands would not hit it.
Toasty toes.
Hey, you
Toast,
get a little,
toast the
you get a
toes.
little warm.
Warm the
those
feces.
toesy wosies.
Yeah.
Damn it, man. That 5 feet, that really sucks. I can't do shit. That's it.
All right. In that case, after Doc, we have Lotus.
I'm gonna get into a flanking position with Arlashna. Spin my obsidian spear,
All right.
and then
You got advantage.
just fucking
Stab the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Go right ahead. Go crazy. Stab the shit out of her.
The first one is a 17.
That hits.
Second one, oh my god, they were both almost natural 20s. The second one is a 21.
That hits.
What's my modifier? 5. First hit was 6 points of piercing damage. The second one is 10 points of piercing damage.
Oof. Okay.
Stunning strike.
Stunning strike. Save from me with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Really good that there's disadvantage. Really good that there's disadvantage because you stun her, finally.
Yes! Finally!
Pog.
The first one was a nat 20, so it's really good you had disadvantage.
Fuck it. Let's bonus action flurry of blows. I use my torch hand and punch the fuck out of her.
Use the torch hand and punch the fuck out of her.
I am also going to attempt to cause her to go prone.
Okay,
First one is a 24.
that hits.
The second one is a 25.
That hits.
Let's fucking go. Actually useful. That's first one is it's a total of 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
You're not going to be able to knock her prone
Okay, that's
because you're killing her with your flurry of blows.
Well,
Oh,
I'm like, you're not going to be able to knock her prone because she will be prone because she's dead.
So you will be able
she
to knock
will
her
knock
prone.
her
Yeah.
prone.
So you stun her finally, and in the daze, you're just like, I'm gonna knock her down, bop bop to both of the legs, and you just punch them clean off, and she just like slumps off to the side in a heap of dead spider limbs
Right into the spikes.
into the spikes.
Yeah.
Lotus back, still ready to fucking score up.
Get on my brain. Oh, shoot. Stop it.
It is Small Spider's turn if Lotus is all done.
That's right. There's still one alive.
It is going to Web Dolus.
Sure
That is a natural 20.
Oh my
He's
god,
going
he's
to
to
fall.
actually.
He's gonna fall.
15, yeah. I'm like, you will take falling damage from this. Because you will be restrained and fall. So that is 11 points of bludgeoning as a big ball of webs hits you in the back.
I want to use my reaction, Heaven's Rebuke.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay.
You're still getting
I know.
splattered and falling.
I'm still gonna hit it.
And then 10 feet of falling, that's going to be... So that's 15 points of damage total as you get
Oh.
webbed and then
Oh,
fall.
I was like,
How
Total.
How much? Okay. I'm about to
Total.
say.
I
I'm
was
like,
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 holy
that's-
shit, he fell like
that's the
15
web.
feet.
Yeah, I'm like, that's the web and then the 10 feet of falling.
Yep.
Where are my D10s? Here they are. So it
I
takes,
hope he kills it.
and then that's 25 points of lightning damage.
Woo. Roasty
Yeah.
toasty.
You get webbed, and from the point of contact of the web, almost like a thread along it, a little crackle of electricity shoots up into this thing, and you all just hear a big as
Like
it
the
gets
Amazing
electrocuted.
Spider-Man
Like the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
2. Even though that movie
And
kind
then-
of sucked.
It
I
does
liked
not
it.
fall from the ceiling, but Dolus, you fall from the ceiling. You are restrained and
And also pro.
also prone.
Also,
Okay.
you're okay. It's okay.
Everything's fine.
And you can't use half of your movement to get back up because you have no movement.
Is it? Oh, it's my turn now.
It is your turn, so you can do a strength.
Can I see it?
Can you see it? No, it's
Yeah.
up in the dark.
Something in
Also-
the dark.
Also, you would have fallen, boom, on your face.
Yeah.
And you can see the dirt.
I mean,
Not helpful, Pulse.
yeah. It's really not. Thank you both. Oh wait. Okay. The hex from E5 because it died would have.
Oh, are you gonna move it
Yeah.
to E3? All right.
So do I do an extra D6?
You can do an extra D6.
Wait, he wouldn't be able to because he couldn't see it.
Oh, that's right. You're.
Oh no, but he could have seen it while it died.
Yeah. So that's an extra 6 points of of hex damage.
That's an extra 6 points of health hex
Yeah.
damage.
I rolled max.
Okay. It's okay.
It's still there.
All right.
It's still there in the dark.
I mean, I'm gonna try and
You don't
break
know the
out
status
of
of
this
this
web.
thing. Make a strength check.
Hey, I'm not good at these.
No, you're not.
But it's possible.
It's not.
No, I
Copium.
You're wiggling. You're really confident for a
got
second because
6
you're like,
-1.
you're like, I've been holding this battle axe. Maybe I got this. No, it's not happening.
Dolus just like face in the ground, just
Arlashna, seeing that, is in fact going to rush over, and she is going to make slashes at the web. And she is going to get you out. She's going to use both her attacks to cut you out of the web.
Thank you.
And Twink, it is your turn.
Okay. I don't know where this thing is.
You do not.
But I did just see him fall out of the air.
Actually, you have dark vision.
I only have dark vision up to 60 feet.
60 feet, so that's 5, 10, 30. You would see it on the peripheral of your dark vision.
Yeah, fuck. But I don't have anything to do, so I'm going to...
And Twink, I will say, since you can see it in the dark, that it is clearly fucked up. Like, this spider is barely clinging to the ceiling.
Cool. Yeah, with that, I will... I should probably do something. I don't want to.
I don't want to. Fair. That.
Help him.
Help that man. I don't want to.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do anything. So I'm going to... What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to make, if you'll allow it, a survival check to see if I remember that any of the herbs that I put in my bag of holding are good for poison.
Yeah, make a survival check.
That's a 16.
That's a 16. You remember that none of the ones you grabbed were good for poison, but the big mamba definitely has a lot that are good for poison.
That doesn't do me
Which is
fucking
on
good,
the
Cryo.
boat.
Why? You should have just said no.
On
The
the
answer
boat.
should have just been no.
I'm just saying.
So that's my turn.
Within walking distance, there are good herbs for poison.
No, it wasn't. Wait, it wasn't on the boat. It's on. No, it's not within walking
It's
distance.
on-
It's on
oh,
the
that's
boat. The
the big-
boat.
the
It's on
boat,
the
the boat.
airship.
Yeah,
Lorelai's
the big
back.
mamba is not. Yeah, the big mamba is not present.
Okay, so that's my turn.
Yeah. That's your turn. Then immediately after Twink, we have Mara. Mara, you cannot see E3. It is just outside of the range of your dark vision.
All right. I'm gonna drop concentration on Spike Growth.
All right, so all of the thorns and spikes just like settle back down into being the typical plants and moss. Yeah.
I fell and I took. I need to roll concentration for the hex.
Oh, you do need to roll
Oh,
concentration
we
for
should
the
have
hex.
been
Yes.
rolling a lot of concentration.
Well, I failed. I rolled an 8,
Well,
so it's no longer hexed now.
got hex for just a real quick moment there.
Got that extra 6 points.
Helps out, man.
All right.
I'm sorry, it was just Pulse said the concentration that reminded me. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah,
concentrating.
no,
on
no, I
hex.
didn't roll any either. So
All right. I'm gonna move closer to Dulles.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You can get the spider in your eyesight as
Yes.
you come up. You do see it clinging to the ceiling up there.
How many feet up?
It is 30 feet up,
Perfect.
and you are 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away. So math that out. That's about 40, 45 feet away.
Aw. Did I use max movement already?
You
Assume-
did.
Copium. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. All right. What can I use then? Oh. Tempting not to use spells, but it's a little harder than it's gonna look. I will just. I'll just go ahead and use the bonus action from Starry Form Archer.
Hit it.
Ooh,
Make that
19.
attack roll. You don't need to roll damage. How do you want to do this? It has a health point left.
All right. So as I'm moving, I want to do like a little slide.
Mara, lighting up all of his constellations in his starry form, comes sprinting. Lotus, you watch him run past you, slide to one knee, and just fire off into the dark, and the little streak of light vanishes, and you hear a Dolus, you're like laying there, and Arlashna is rolling you over, and right at your like feet as you roll over onto your back, a huge spider just onto the ground and splatters both of you in just goo.
Ew.
Oh, sorry guys. Just being cool over here.
You are out of initiative.
Just wipe it off my face. Thank you, Mara.
You are all out of initiative. All of the spiders are dead around you in various levels of dark.
Yeah.
The web has burned out like from the point that it lit like 20 feet and is starting to pitter off.
How lit is my torch?
Your torch still has a good chunk of time in it. Torches can last a surprisingly long amount of time.
I'm also radiating 10 feet of light, if that helps.
Mara is glowing. The hour is glowing. There's
A lot of glowing.
a solid amount of dim light in the room.
Mhm.
Mara,
Yes.
so do you know that healing stick?
Yeah.
Could you come over here, please?
I can't help you right now.
Why?
Well, me and this thing, I need to like attune it to myself.
So you bragged about this stick you can't even use?
Yeah, I can use it later.
Wait,
Why did you bring it up?
We're gonna die today!
Stolas, isn't this a
Hi.
good time to practice the thingy?
What?
You know, like the key manipulation healing thingy?
Yeah, I think it's probably a good time. How bad is the poison? Does the poison is it hurting? Is it feeling
The
real
poison
bad?
is not still whittling away at you all, but there is a discomfort from its effects in all of you. You can tell that it seemed to be an instant acting like necrotic thing, not like it's going to slowly chip away at you.
Yeah,
I mean-
I think.
If you guys want to practice that, he should be able to attune to it. Just take a quick rest here. We don't know how many more of these spiders there are.
Mhm. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think we should rest.
For now, though, I'd actually like to go up to the spider bodies, collect what I can, like maybe like a little bit of
Are
venom.
you trying to
some
collect
fangs.
poison from the
Yeah.
spiders?
Yeah,
Oh
maybe some
my
fangs.
gosh, make medicine check.
Woo, 24.
24. You managed to fill half a dozen vials full of spider poison.
Hmm.
As you're looking it over and getting it, it doesn't seem like poison you'd normally expect out of giant spiders, having your familiarity with them. It is cold, like, to the touch, and it has this, like, white glow to it.
Hmm.
You're not
Alright.
entirely sure what that entails, but doesn't seem like the typical poison.
I can't short rest and bring Aldrich back.
No. No, you can't.
All
I'm
right.
gonna sit up against like the wall and just like start trying to get my bearings.
You sit up against the wall, and you're like Arlashna's help picks web off of you. You're breathing really deep, and you're like this key manipulation to heal, and you're thinking about when Lotus told you about it, and how Lotus told you about, like, yeah, one day with key I won't even be able to get sick, and there's the skeptical part of your brain that's like, this is just I feel so silly. But then you really and you can second wind.
I'm going to second wind.
You can heal the second wind, and I assume you're all taking a short rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll start attuning to the staff.
Healed 10.
Hell yeah. Use whatever hit die you would like to use.
I'm gonna tell Lotus like, oh,
Uh, while I'm attuning, I assume I don't actually get the effects of a short rest at all. Do I? Would I get my wild shape back?
No, you should still get the effects. Attunement is just something you can do while you're resting, because it specifies you do it while you're resting, not that it takes your rest.
Cool.
Man, come on. Come on, D8s.
Mara, you have attuned to your Staff of Healing and can now use it.
Sweet.
Feeling good. Got my health back up to 36.
Sweet.
How are we feeling with this poison coursing through our veins, Cryo?
As the short rest goes on, you all begin to feel very cold.
So not great, is what you're saying. So
Not
it's
great.
getting
You're not
worse.
taking any damage from it, but your bodies feel cold. Like at the same way you would if you stayed outside overnight without a blanket.
Gonna like cuddle up next to Dolus. The torch is probably like propped up somewhere close to us.
I used a bunch of hit dice. I was very low. I am back up to full now.
What?
So
What?
Just what the hell?
Spider.
Arlashna sits next to you all, also seemingly under the effects. Mara, you're fine.
Shut up, Mara. Shut up,
She's
Mara.
And she's like,
All right, can't you do some sort of medicinal healing?
All right. So I would, man, can I do a medicine check to check on, just get the idea of the effects that's happening to them?
go right ahead, make a medicine check.
22.
22. You inspect all of the wounds and you look at the vials that you have and everything, and you get the sense that the effects of this poison are more so magical than physical in nature. And also that it doesn't seem to be hurting any of them. It just seems to be impairing their motion.
So I should have been rolling with advantage this whole time for these saves.
Oh, you do roll with advantage against poison.
With against magic, if it's a magical effect.
Well, yeah, it's a magical poison, so yeah, you would have. I think you saved on every single one, which is good, but yeah.
No, I think I took the full damage of one of them.
Damn.
All right. So you guys are probably gonna move a little bit slower.
I noticed.
No shit.
You get the idea that they'll probably move pretty slow until they can get a full night's rest to get it all out of their system.
Yeah, and unless you guys sleep this off, be traveling a little slow. What I can do is I could get rid of the poison on everyone except one person.
You don't have to do it on me. I don't move that much, anyways.
Are you sure, Dolus?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right. I will do the lesser restoration on, let's see, Lotus, Twink, Doc, and Arlashna.
Mara pulls out the staff, taps it to the ground, and then touches each person he had indicated, and you feel a little warmth from the tap out, and all of your joints are suddenly, feel good. You feel mobile.
Okay.
Just be careful, okay, Dolus? We'll protect you.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay.
If you stay on the
Arlashna.
ground. Oh, sorry.
Go. No, go. No, you go.
You stay on the ground, I can get in the way of a lot of stuff. But
All
I
right.
know that's not your style.
I'll keep it in mind. Kind of like use my axe to stand.
I'll help him as well.
Does anyone need a little healing besides taking away the poison?
Feeling fine right now.
All right. Shall we press forward?
I suppose.
Arlashna takes a moment. She's like, from here we'll have to go to the other side of that, and she like points at the pond. There's like what seems to have been once a sort of staging area that you could she would have stood on for speeches. And there's like another hallway back behind it.
You can fly. Carry people over.
There won't be any more chittering things, right?
Broods usually number anywhere between 2 and 12, so I would
Cool.
hope that was all of it.
The chittering was very annoying. Gonna walk towards the pond.
Follows after you.
I'll carry over Twink. If Lotus, you can do everyone faster than I could. I'll go to pick up Twink. Carry him across the pond.
Sort of glide across the pond, giving a flap every now and then to stay up. And take him across to the little chunk of it's coming out of the water.
I'll carry the others one by one.
Okay. As she brings over the last one, you've gotten Twink to the other side and situated.
She did everyone in the time it took me to take Twink over.
She's very fast.
So you were only moving like, what, 15 feet?
25. My flying speed
No,
is 50.
you cut it in half again because you're carrying me?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, you were moving very slow.
Yeah, like 10.
Yeah. I'm like, you lifted off and just sort of glided while she was like, woo, 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 woo. Yeah,
Cool.
brings
She
the long
laughed
one
your
over.
ass.
We brought
Few
the torch,
times.
by the way.
She has the torch. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna assume until Lotus says otherwise that she is keeping track of the torch.
Okay. I was just like, I don't know if we should mention that.
I'm like, she has not thrown it at anything or stabbed it into anything or specifically mentioned putting it anywhere. Then I will assume that she has it.
Okay.
I'd like to have been carried last, so I can grab a little spider silk and just put it in my bag.
Okay.
Use it for
You
something.
have a bundle of spider silk. Very thin spider silk.
Cool.
We made it.
All right. You're in another hallway. Arlashna's like, if there were fey spiders here, then I don't know what else might have gotten through. These breaches are still new to me, so...
Do you think there's a breach within this temple?
Considering there's an orb here that's specifically designed as a conduit to the Feywild, and there is a breakdown of planes, I would say it is not unreasonable to imagine a breach formed near it.
Right.
Also, considering there were just Fey spiders that tried to eat us all, I say it's not unlikely.
Right. I just didn't know if it was nearby or specifically down where we're headed.
Why'd they bother with us? I thought you had respect in the Feywild.
Hungry.
A lion only respects a tamer so much.
Right.
They are smart creatures, as most in the Feywild are, but they are still giant spiders. If you meet a Fey that is chit-chatting with you, then drop my name. I'm sure it'll bear much more weight.
Arlashna or Avel?
Arlashna.
Let's go.
You're back down another dark hallway.
My favorite.
Has it been 10 minutes by now? I assume. Oh, the long rest. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm like, you had a short rest,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, my form has dropped by then.
your form has dropped.
It's okay, the sword still glows.
The sword glows. There is a torch. You're all lit. Those of you who can't
Fucking
see with dark it. Oh my god.
You're all slit.
So yeah, you're all weaving down hallways and stairs, and Arlashna's just like, so.
Hmm.
I don't know. I just feel strange. I thought I'd make small talk, but I'm not good at small talk.
How big is this place?
We have one more level down, then we should be there. Just down this hall, down some stairs.
Right.
How many rooms are on the way there?
On the way there's only 1 or 2 storage rooms. Down below is living quarters, so there are many. 50, 100 rooms.
Infinite possibilities.
Well, I wouldn't quite say infinite, but certainly more than we'd want to deal with. My room is the the big one at the hall with the golden and mahogany doors.
Oh, you were like
Stop.
real cocky.
Stop. You guys reach a staircase pretty well, and she starts going down.
Doc,
Yeah.
just a small question. Why is it that you don't like going by your first name?
My whole name?
Yeah,
Sounds stupid.
I think Dockery sounds quite nice.
I agree.
Yeah, my mom said the same.
I would hope
Training
so.
as a knight, though, they'll pick up on any little insecurity you got, so.
Yeah, no, it sounds pretty dumb.
I feel
Example
Doc
number
is. I feel like Doc is even closer to something that would be made fun of, but
Like a ship dock.
yeah, like a ship dock.
That's
Lotus.
the one.
You ever been mistaken for a doctor?
No,
Are
the
you a
big
doctor?
sword and armor usually kind of put that away. Hickory,
Are
on the
you a
other
doctor?
hand, I'm not a doctor.
Well, I mean, like, anyone ever, like, you ever been, like, near a nurse, and then someone's like, hey, doc.
Nurses
No,
aren't
we had
doctors.
the clergy for most of our healing.
Has anyone ever called a doctor and you thought they were calling you?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, because again, clergy. The clergy was.
Do you mind if I call
Inside
you Dockery?
check.
What do you mean inside check?
Yeah,
Insight
fine.
check.
Inside check me.
Yeah, what are you inside checking?
What are you inciting
See if he's lying.
about
Go
being
ahead.
about there being clergy members when
Yeah.
his sister is a cleric?
Yeah.
No, being
What'd you roll,
mistaken.
Mara?
Natural 20.
Okay, yeah, you're still a fucking idiot. No, he's not lying.
He just seems kind of bothered that we're talking about his name.
Yeah, first off, insight doesn't make it a lie detector, so you can't tell if he's lying or
No.
not.
Okay.
He just seems bothered that you're talking about his name so much. Congratulations, you incited into something very simple.
Dulles is just like, would you mind if I called you Dockery?
I'd prefer you didn't.
All right. I just
Oh,
like to be proper with names.
Yeah, it sounds like the answer was yes there.
Yeah,
I don't know why you didn't just say yes.
yeah.
Because I said no.
Well, I asked if you'd mind, and you did. You said.
So you don't
Anyways.
mind. He doesn't mind.
Yeah.
No.
All right, Dockery.
Arlashna turns back and she's like, if you let how other people view your name constantly influence what you have other people call yourself, then really you're just letting everyone else make decisions for you, aren't you, Dockery?
I also just like the name Doc better.
See, that's what you should tell people when they ask why you go by Doc. Confidence. It's important. It's what gets Twink through everything.
What?
I thought
What?
that
You're
was an
confident.
inflated
It's good.
ego. I guess
It's
that's
true.
the
I
same thing.
probably wouldn't have the big mamba.
The fucking
Confidence.
what?
The big mamba.
This is the big bag.
Oh,
that
did
he had
you
on
did
his
you not
back.
see me
the
like
bag-
coming with the big
you
bag?
gave to Lorelei.
Yeah, so when we get back to the boat, I can work on potions and lovely little. We can even make like poison tipped weapons or an antidote for the poison. After all,
Oh,
lots of fun little concoctions.
I would
I
have
had an
loved if you
idea.
had that with you. No, when we were poisoned.
You want me to carry that around and shoot arrows?
I mean, you seem to be shooting the arrows quite fine.
And I'm with
You're
that
very,
bag.
very, very skilled with it.
Thank you. Felt
You guys. Oh, go
I'm
Doc.
just gonna go. Just have Twink make you a bag that can carry it all. Put it in Twink's bag.
Would that fit?
Wait, but then didn't you guys
Yeah.
tell me not to put a bag in a bag?
Yeah, the whole bag?
Not the whole bag, the contents of the bag.
No, the whole bag. Put the whole bag in.
Would it fit through the opening?
Yeah.
Wait, didn't you tell me not to put a bag in a bag?
Or you specifically can't put a magical bag inside another magical bag?
There you go.
Oh,
If they're just normal bags.
Wait, why not?
Specifically, I told you not to do it because you wouldn't know which ones not to put in.
Oh. Okay.
So
okay.
it's just all of them for you.
Well, but what happens when
It would
magic
end
bag-
the world.
Oh,
I don't know. It's
It would basically do exactly what the plane breaches are already doing, but much more violently and just to whoever's holding the bag.
oh. So, So would it work like one of those black holes in space?
what?
Okay, hold on. There's no fucking way we know what a black hole is.
Yeah.
There's
You
no
do not
fucking
know what a
way.
black
No?
hole is.
Really?
Way.
No.
We just confirmed the existence of black holes 20 years ago.
all right.
We just found evidence like 5 years ago.
You don't
I'm
even
like, I'll
really
draw
know
a
what
line
a
here.
star is. You just know it is.
It's a big ball of fire in the sky.
I know a lot
somewhere.
about stars. You shut your mouth.
Bro, you don't go to space.
Shut your whore mouth.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but she's like, Arlashna takes a brief moment to explain. She's like, so, bag of holding and a bag of holding, big void that'll violently rip everything in a close proximity into it, dispense you in another plane.
Wait, so you said it would do what the plane's breaking is doing, but to a specific...
But violently, and to a specific area, yes.
It would turn someone into a lasagna? In a metaphorical sense?
What?
Don't worry about that.
Arlashna is like
it'd be
walking
like-
and turned.
It'd be like if you shot a lasagna out of a cannon.
Oh.
What? She's like turned back to you as she's walking, she turns, and she just boom into a thing in front of her.
Oh,
There's a thing
that
there.
looked like that hurt. Yeah,
Oh.
are you okay?
I'm fine.
You sure?
I'm fine.
I got
This-
a charge for that.
I'm good. I'm really fine. There's like a little bit of blood from nose. It's like, really, I'm fine.
You should watch where you're going.
And she turns back, and there is like a tree trunk suddenly here in the middle of the hallway, and she's just like, "That's okay." And she like goes around it.
The support beam.
No, just a tree that seemingly is in the hallway.
Okay.
Where is it going? Because we're
Just-
under
It's
a lot.
like it morphed into the hall.
Okay.
Then she-
Do we see the leaves there as well in the hall?
No,
or does
it's
it
a
just
trunk
extend?
that it seems to just appear and vanish as she comes around the corner, and there are more as she gets to the bottom of the stairwell, and she's like, oh no. And as you all come
What?
down the stairs, you look out to just a very dark, seemingly underground forest.
What?
No.
Ooh.
Looks like the Feywild came here, too.
Ah.
Hmm.
And that's where
Well-
we're going to end our session today.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Fucking Feywild forests.
Fucking Feywild Forest.
Yup.
You hate to see it.
Today we learned a lot about the fact that combat at level 6 is complicated.
Yep, gotta keep up
Gotta
with
keep
your own
track of
shit.
gotta keep track of all the stuff.
Yay.
Thank you all for watching. This was fun. I had fun. This was a good combat. Maybe there will be more next time.
There'd be so much more.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Dungeon scary.
Like, comment, subscribe.